On today, as I was pulling up to the venue, there are already 2 people in line. That's right. There are already people before I got here this morning. We actually have some footage here. Want to take a look? This is in the rain. This is at 8 o'clock in the morning, pouring rain, freezing. Good thing they had cell service. You guys are here so early. It's really cool. You guys must be pretty diehard fans, huh? Does this why don't you guys pass this when you? So your season ticket holder?
Yes.
How many years?
Since the late open.
And what's your guys' relationship here?
It's my dad.
Nice! Hell yeah! What are the plans for the game?
I think we're heading to our cousins.
Yeah. Head to the cousins.
Yeah.
You're having a big Super Bowl party? Well, listen, we were trying to figure out a fan contest for tonight. We usually give 2 Super Bowl tickets out at that fan contest. So you're going to have to tell your cousins that you're going to miss the party because we're going to award them to you guys right here. Yeah. They're headed to New Orleans. Thank you, Jason.
Love you, man.
Oh, my God.
Go. We're going to the Super Bowl, baby! Thank you, Jason Kelsey!
I mean, you kind of
when you guys took a picture of Kelsey, grab it.
I would have.
It's vacant property.
It's messed up.
That's right. We are going to the Super Bowl. The Birds are going to the Super Bowl. The Martins are going to the Super Bowl. Folks, it's been a rough 2 weeks to get here.
Yes.
Long 2 weeks.
We got a few more days to get through it. We're going to help you get through. Hang out with us here tonight. We got lots to talk about. We're going to recap the NFC Championship game. We're going to give predictions for the next game. We're going to get the story behind these 2 knuckleheads getting Super Bowl tickets from the greatest Eagle ever. And we're going to ask you, what would you sacrifice to ensure a Birds Super Bowl win? Start thinking about it. Come on in. Get on the comments here. Start firing them off. I'm your bartender for the evening, Jim Marcus. To my left is, act like you've been here before, bro, is the youngest Marcus, Brody Marcus.
So
to his left, the elder statesman, Donald Kennedy Martin.
What up, James?
Good evening, sir. Don't get too excited. You seem a little anxious about something. To his left, the middle Martin, the Don,
Yo.
DJ. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. You like the hair?
The hair's
El
Had to-
Presidente.
Had
No-
to,
the
had
NOLA
to get it
women will
looking
love it.
good.
El
Had to get it looking good.
Presidente.
To DJ's left, El Presidente, the ruthless Ryan Smitty.
What up? What
Good
up?
evening, sir.
What up?
Sporting the Super Bowl hat. Love it.
Yes.
Good job. Keeping us live on the air, behind the camera. Nate, Money Pop Moss. Yo.
That was a lot of applause.
Was a loud applause.
Give him
Nolan Smith, number 1 fan here.
Nolan Smith, day one.
day one.
Money Pop Moss, day one.
What is the
The drink for this evening is a Southern Tier.
Oh, nice. There you go. Smart.
Southern Tier Peanut Butter Cup Imperial Stout.
That kind of looks like.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Go Birds!
Go
Go Birds!
Go Birds.
It's not bad.
It's all right.
No. Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Just like right down their throats. First drive.
Also, thanks to our sponsor, Pops McCain's Fine Whiskeys. Jay, I hope you're making out with this playoff run and Super Bowl. If you need any whiskeys, bourbons,
Is he heading down?
reach out to Jay. I don't know. It's a good question.
I mean, I feel like he would be the guy
He should be down
You
there.
should be driving a whiskey wagon.
Yeah.
Driving a whiskey wagon on the
I
way
feel like
down.
he'd be the guy to do it.
That would be an adventure. How much whiskey could you drink on that ride down? It's an 18-hour drive from here to. Not that I looked it up for any particular reason, but it's an 18-hour drive from here to New Orleans.
Are you trying to tell me something?
I might have looked.
At least 2 bottles.
I might have looked.
At least 2 bottles.
At least 2 bottles?
Yeah.
In 18 hours? Whew, bro.
I'm not a big whiskey
Oh, you
drinker.
are.
Like, I'm not going
He's
to
not
guzzle
drinking
it, but.
2 bottles.
And I also got to drive.
Yeah. It's
I mean,
it's overrated.
Why would you
It's
drive?
overrated.
It's responsible.
All right, yeah. Let's not go.
And we're gonna tonight,
Let's continue with the positive karma. All
Sorry.
right.
we also
We're not cheaters and negativity.
trying to keep the mojo going. So tonight we went some Louisiana chicken. Thanks.
Yes.
Shout out to Popeyes.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Fantastic biscuits. Fantastic rice and beans.
They not like us.
chicken.
Everything else but the chicken.
You guys are. If anybody has to make a round in the bathroom, we did get a new toilet this weekend, so feel free to.
Shout
It's
out
a
to the
challenger.
toilet guy.
Yeah.
Apparently, you can flush 10 golf balls and it'll be fine.
What?
Nice.
Don't try it.
Shout out to what toilet brand?
American Standard. Shout out to American Standard.
All right, we're already going.
We're gonna put it in some work
God.
this weekend. The American Standard.
I'm sure.
All right, boys.
All right.
I don't want to jump ahead. I'm excited. We got to talk first about that Commander thing. There were some at this bar. Tight sphincters. People were worried. 50 burger.
55.
55.
Double nickels.
I know. They had no right to step on that field.
No.
No right.
I mean, it looks like
Detroit handed them the game.
Yeah.
Tampa. I don't know what happened in the Tampa game, how they got through that, but Detroit handed them that game. Jaden Daniels, it looks like he's going to be a nice quarterback. Rookie coming in here. We're the best team in the league. They had no right to step on that field. I wasn't worried about
And they
it.
were outcoached.
yeah.
Dan Quinn was
It
outcoached.
looked like I was gonna say it looked like Washington
like
used up all their like stardust and powers on that
Uh-huh.
Detroit game, and
Yeah,
they had no answer for Saquon. They had really no answer for the
Well,
offense at all.
here's the other thing that drives me nuts. Like, and I'm glad they did it because it showed us that they played scared. That first drive, you went for it multiple times, and then 4th and 3 on like the 20-yard line, you're kicking a field goal.
Yeah.
That right
It
there
made no
tells me
sense.
you're playing
It
scared.
made no sense.
And the first play, pitch to Saquon to the house.
It also proved that you can't play to kick field goals against us. You got to score touchdowns because our offense can put up 55 points on you,
5 points.
And we have the best defense.
and you have the number one
ranked
defense
defense in the
Gotta
league.
score if
Yeah.
we can.
Yeah.
Number one ranked defense, number one ranked running game.
What they call 4 turnovers?
Yeah.
Right?
That's what's won us the game. Every game in the playoffs. The turnovers.
It's
teams
been
do.
a huge factor.
We've won 10-0 or we're up 10-0 in the playoff or turnover.
And we're not turning the ball over. Hurts, right? I mean, how many times you turned over in the
Zero
playoffs?
in the playoffs. So the whole team.
Got to keep it rolling.
Not
Knock
to
on wood
take
for
anything away from the Birds, but let's not forget that Washington was on the road for 4 straight games.
Oh, stop.
Stop.
That's tough.
Stop. All right.
Boo-hoo.
Stop.
Sucks to be them.
That's not our
Cry
problem.
me a
I'm
river.
not
We
taking
went in the
anything
game
away from the
talking-
Eagles, but
Cry me a
that's
river.
hard to do.
Is
Cry me a river.
Is it?
You're professional athletes.
Let's see. They went to Tampa. Warm weather.
You know what?
Hour and a half flight.
Hold on.
They went to Detroit.
Hour and a half flight.
Dome.
You guys-
maybe a little more than an hour and a half.
2 hours.
And they took a train to Philly.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Come on.
How do
Take your road
You
and
have.
then hit it.
First of all, you have any sympathy for that team
Zero.
after they knocked out our
Zero.
quarterback
Zero.
in Washington?
I have zero sympathy.
Frankie
for that.
Louvu.
Frankie
Think
Louvu.
Lou is a
player.
scumbag.
He's a dirty player and a scumbag.
So
yes.
what I'm trying to say to you is, who cares?
I'm sure he's actually a nice
I'm
guy.
tired of hearing about Jaden
But,
Daniels.
you know.
If you want me to be honest, Jaden
Yeah.
Daniels, nice player. He ain't ready for the bright lights.
Yeah.
Dude, he was pretty good.
He was okay.
He's a rookie. I mean,
That's
for,
fine.
What are you going to
For
say?
a
Right, that's what I'm
rookie,
saying, like,
he
Hey,
was good.
if he
was
can,
good.
his second year start, if he can take a team to the Super Bowl, then I'll put him in the talk of
No,
Jalen
no,
Hurts.
no.
Right now, he can't even lick the bottom of Jalen Hurts' shoes.
we are early tonight, man.
I didn't
watch the
curse.
language.
I
You gotta
didn't
curse.
curse.
We're still in the children's hour.
Well, what
here,
I'm
so-
saying
Yeah,
is,
we're
I don't
actually
wanna
on
hear
before
any more
7:30. This
comparisons
is-
of those two.
This is a record.
I don't want to hear anything. I said, and I stopped myself.
You did good. Good job. Keeping it clean.
I don't want to hear any more comparisons between these two. That's it. Done.
I agree.
Stop.
I think the talk all week, it seems like in these headlines, Jalen Hurts being underestimated, underrated, you could say,
you can say whatever you
under
want.
the
Yep.
like the bottom line is, at the end of the day, the guy wins games.
Correct.
He knows how to win games. I've been critical of him, as have others on this show.
Not
People
me.
we know. Obviously, never you. Smitty. Never you.
I got to give Brody too.
But
My VP.
never. No.
Oh
not
no,
even
yeah,
Brody.
you are critical. You're right.
But-
You should be.
But, like,
You were close to
we should-
impeachment. That's
We
right.
should all be very
was
thankful
I critical?
that Jalen Hurts is our quarterback.
Thank you. It's about time everybody buys into.
I mean, the
the
guy.
obvious.
I will
The guy
say it
wins
again.
games. The guy wins games.
Beginning of the
Remember
year,
when your mom?
I said Hurts is going to be the MVP.
Yeah.
And what I meant is he's going to be the
You
MVP
said
of the
it, but
Super Bowl.
remember when your mom
So
said,
write it down.
Yo,
Get on board.
Yeah.
Get on my
You're
train,
good
Smitty.
save.
No,
This is
get
my
out.
train
Get
now.
No.
no, get it. Thank you.
That receipt I don't have.
But you got mine.
You guys just
No,
don't
I
listen.
got his.
You guys just don't listen. I said MVP.
Good
Yeah.
save.
The Super Bowl.
Your mom referred to him multiple times this year as Jalen Wentz. I hope she's not
the only one.
Is she a Hurts
You're
fan?
gonna go after Mr.
No,
Mrs. Marcus.
No, I love her, but is she? I want to know if she's fully bought in. What's it going to take for Philadelphia to buy into that? We have the best quarterback in the NFC, and then we have a top 5 quarterback, if not top 3 in the league, that just wins consistently.
And it's not like it's
and is
obviously
a leader.
Obviously, the numbers are what people go to, but also it's about plays. That you got to make enough plays to win a game, and he does that week in and week out.
And he's done it he's
plays
done
when
it
he
since
has.
college,
The
dude.
guy needs a blue chew.
The guy's a winner.
He needs sparks. We're Shannon Sharp.
Need
At.
a
We
blue,
need some
need a
sparks.
blue chew.
on the mic.
You guys agree, right? The guy's been a winner since he stepped in this.
Yes.
And let's also
Sirianni.
let's give Howie Roseman a ton of credit too for drafting
I was gonna
when
say
everybody else
Sirianni.
said,
Oh, I said
"Well, we got
I said
Carson Wentz."
Sirianni, and Siri pops up on my phone.
What do you think? You ready to give Howie some credit for that pick of Jalen Hurts?
He should.
He
be
knew what
credited.
he was doing.
You want me to start putting money into the statue for Howie? I'll start.
You should
I'll start a GoFundMe.
You should be building it right now.
It should. We should be hoping Howie ain't leaving for that Jets job, but
Well, it ain't happening.
Nobody's
He-
leaving
he
for that
said
Jets
it.
job.
Nobody's
bro.
going to the
That's
Jets.
his child.
I heard that Howie might
It's
actually
just-
buy the 76ers.
Go ahead.
I'm
Go
for it.
ahead.
I'm
Please.
for it. I'll chip in for that.
Yes. Go ahead.
If he buys the
Yeah.
Eagles and the Sixers and Lori
Yeah.
takes the
Yeah,
Celtics.
that I can go for.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Lori
But,
said he's not buying the Celtics, by the way.
That's what he says.
I wanted to go back to the game real quick.
Just like
People talked about like obviously them losing Darren Payne was a big loss for them in the run game.
come on, dude.
No. Listen,
You better give him shit.
I am,
No,
yeah.
He gave me
This is-
shit.
yeah,
Give
yeah.
him
No,
shit.
I'm
Wait,
just
I don't
saying.
where's he
hear
going?
now.
Now, where's he going?
He's
I
know,
know.
going
I
to
didn't
defensive.
finish-
They weren't
Offering
stopping
up another
Saquon.
excuse for Washington.
No, I said it's a big
Exactly.
loss for them.
No, it's not.
But
No, it's
other
not.
than that, like, was anything on that
We
defense?
didn't have BG.
That's
No,
not a
it's
good
not the same,
comparison.
no.
But we did.
But
we
I'm
didn't
trying.
have Dickerson.
You didn't even let me get to my
I'm
point.
quiet. I'm letting you speak.
Did anything else on that defense impress you though? Like there was no answer for any.
Frankie
can
Louvu
jump.
flying over
Okay.
the flying
Yeah,
over
that-
the line.
But
That
like
one
no,
corner's all right.
nobody
Mikey
on that
Singh,
defense could
he's all right.
stop
Yeah, he's
anybody.
better than
Dude,
Lattimore.
our offense did whatever they wanted.
Lattimore.
Anything we wanted to do,
Lattimore.
we could have did,
I agree.
and we did. Do.
Saquon would have had 4 touchdowns.
Yes, he
If
could
he
have.
had that
He
ball.
could have had 250
Shipley-
yards.
Shipley-
Dude,
too slow.
who's the defensive?
Shipley ran out of gas.
Yo, who's
Yeah.
the defensive tackle
Dude,
from?
your mom. Your mom is relentless.
Yeah.
Shit book club again.
Oh no.
Jim.
They put
Jim,
in a shift at
She said,
Burnsies today.
Jim,
It might be a Burns.
Jim,
Yeah.
he still doesn't know where to throw the effing ball. Come on, Jim.
What are you talking about?
That's between you and Mrs. Marcus.
Not where, when.
He wins. Does he?
I'm with you, Smee. I think it's
Does he
time.
win?
I think
Yeah,
it's
he
time
does.
to put the Hurts criticism to the
What
side.
happened to the NFL MVP this year? He lost.
Correct.
He's a choke artist.
Who?
Right.
Who?
I'm
Which
done
one?
with the Josh Allen.
Oh!
Buffalo Bills. He's a complete choke artist. Take the reps out of it. I don't care. They ran the
He
worst
did pick up
attempt.
that first down, though.
That was the worst attempt at a tush push ever. You got a guy the size of Brody and James Cook trying to push him, and he's not even pushing him. You got a tight end who doesn't know how to push, and their line was
Wait a
not
minute.
ready.
Hold on. Here's the other part. Since week 4 after the bye, he has 33 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. Am I correct?
Who's that?
And Hurts total touchdowns, and we're still talking about that what he can't do. They won every game when he played, literally, unless and
Every
other
game-
than the Washington
Every
game where
game
he's
that he
knocked
started and
Correct.
finished. Every game that he started and finished.
What else
they
does
won
this guy need to do?
since the bye?
No, I'm asking everyone.
Win the Super Bowl.
Okay.
That's
And you know
that's
what?
when you're gonna get people
Do
to
you-
your side.
No, Smitty, this is a rarity, so you should be soaking this all in. I agree with you with everything that you said. And the reason why I want them to win so bad, I said it before.
So I can.
I want him to get up on that podium, snag the mic out of Goodell's hand,
And say,
say,
is this-
what they gonna say now, and drop the mic,
That's right.
and hold the trophy up.
Right.
Like, that's what I want to happen. Jalen, I know you're listening. I know you're a busy week this week, but
No,
I know
he's-
you made time for
He's
us.
prepping. He's on his bed.
We appreciate it. If we
Listen,
when we win, please go up on that podium, rip the mic out of their hands, and say what they gonna say now, and drop the mic, grab the trophy, and just walk out.
I mean,
Take-
seriously,
I
go
would
like
love
this.
that.
Come on,
I'll
boys.
be
Yes.
honest with you.
Yes.
I know. I'm a huge. Listen, I know I defend him probably more than I should. But what I'm trying to say is, think about another, and maybe you might say Joel Embiid. Fine. think about another athlete
Is that 2 minutes?
that gets more
Penalty box.
criticized than Jalen Hurts. And the guy
in
wins.
Philly, it's tough to find. In Philly, it's
Like, what
tough.
else? Like, if you think about it, this guy literally.
I mean, if Hurts wins the if he
Like-
wins Sunday, he's the best quarterback in Eagles history already.
Yes.
2 Super Bowls.
Dude,
Yes.
And win one.
He'll
Yes.
go to the same
Best
amount of
Super Bowl-
Super
best
Bowls that
QB.
Mahomes is going to by the age of 25. Like,
Smitty,
we
you're
got
on fire
it. We
tonight.
got, like,
I like the
come on,
energy.
man.
I like the energy. This guy's just spitting facts.
He's
just
so on point.
Rapid
He's so
fire
on
tonight.
I mean,
I
like,
agree.
Come on, dude.
And
It's like he's texting with his mouth.
yes,
Ding, ding,
yes,
ding, ding,
yes,
ding, 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 ding,
yes.
ding, ding.
I'll take it. I don't
It's
care.
good tonight. But I like the criticism of Hurts needs to stop. Like, what more does he need to prove? What more does he need to do? The guy, sure, he has a good offense around him. Absolutely. There's no denying that. But the guy makes enough plays every week to win the game, and he wins games. That's all you need to do in the NFL. You know, like, I don't get what more he needs to do.
And look, I've been saying it for weeks now, and you guys continue to bust my balls. The guy he's playing against,
Yes.
doing the same thing.
Yeah. But he has a little bit of help.
Oh, see, but you weren't on my side when me and Brody were saying that in the Texans game and the Bills game. You two were making excuses.
So I've been saying it for months.
No, you're
What?
on my side.
Tell me, what does the NFL have to gain?
Taylor Swift.
No, they already got that. That was last year.
Exactly.
Jim,
She brings in
Jim,
ratings.
No,
Jim,
she's done.
I do think
the
it's that.
NFL
Wait,
is one of the
Jim,
biggest businesses in the
can't
world.
say
And they
here
now
and-
attract
hold
the
on.
teenage girls
They
that
got
never
him.
cared about the
They
NFL.
got him. It was
They
last
got
year.
that.
Wait a
Yes,
minute.
they
You
got
Well, why
can't
not
sit
keep bringing
here-
them back?
They don't have to worry about that. They're going to keep, as long as she's present.
That's what I'm
In the
saying.
Chiefs'
There's
world,
more money.
they're
to
gonna
keep
keep
You
her
bringing
in
them
that.
can't
involved.
all sit here and say, even watching the Super Bowl 2 years ago, that the refs didn't play a factor. The Devontae Smith
The Brad-
was a catch.
The Bradbury hold.
I will say,
The fumble hurts, I'll give you. Nobody in their right goddamn mind calls that on Bradbury to win an
If that
outcome of
game's
a
in
Super
week
Bowl.
5,
I always
yeah,
thought the
no.
ball was uncatchable.
If it's uncatchable and the Eagles get that ball back with 2.5 minutes, I guarantee
They
you
have a
they
Super
either
Bowl.
tie or they win the
they have
game.
a Super Bowl.
So don't
But-
tell me the officials don't play a role, James.
Officials are bad. No, the people that are saying the
Government
NFL is
name.
rigged. What does
I don't think the
It's
NFL's
not
rigged.
rigged.
No,
It's
it's
not
they have
rigged.
I don't know if
nothing
it's
to gain.
rigged for the
I
Chiefs to
think
win.
not
I think
The
there's
NFL
But
wants to
They're
bring in
very
more.
something
lenient.
to
They're
gain.
very lenient with the Chiefs.
Here's
When
what's
you
the game.
have the commissioner grab Chris Jones, give him a hug,
I don't
tell
care
him
how
he
you-
loves him, and goes, I don't care how you hit the quarterback. There's a problem there, Jim.
Did you watch Michael Jordan?
I don't care. You're talking about
When
different sport.
when you're the greatest, you get every call possible. Jordan could have walked half the court,
That's
and
true.
they would have called a
so
foul
then
on
if
John
the
Stark.
Eagles win,
Jordan's
all of a
not
sudden
the
Hurts
best.
gets every call? How
No,
much you want
because
to
he's not.
How much you want to make a bet that Mahomes gets a couple phantom personal fouls
That's what I'm saying.
in the Super Bowl?
That's bad refereeing. I don't think the NFL itself has any. If the
When
NFL
it's
wants to
every
gain
officiating
more
crew,
fans,
there's a problem.
how about the Dallas Cowboys? Why wouldn't they make the Dallas Cowboys win?
Cowboys,
Why wouldn't they go?
There's no helping them,
Everyone-
even
But no,
with
but
the
I'm saying,
refs.
if they want to get a market, they've already gotten the Taylor Swift
Jim, I
market.
can't believe
I see what you're saying, but I do
They
think
do.
I do,
Do you
still
think they
think
get
there's something to
preferential
gain with
treatment?
them having
Yes.
the Chiefs relevant.
There's bad
relevant.
officiating. They need to make the officials full-time employees of the NFL,
Fine.
and then there's training,
And
and
they
it'll be
even-
better.
And they
Don't-
went through a whole regime.
Don't you find
this
it funny
offseason
that
of
the
new
Chiefs
refs.
are trying to talk during
New
this
training.
media day that they don't get calls? The
Well,
pressure's
that's
mounting
what I'm
up,
saying.
dude.
Like now, it's a story.
Now-
so,
yeah, now
so I
it's-
think it
it's in
actually
our favor.
benefits the
I
Eagles.
might.
Yeah.
I think it,
It
does
might,
too.
but me and
Because-
Brody have been saying this all year, and I've had to hear from you. That's not true. I can
I've-
give you 4 games on my hand that the refs gave the Chiefs a win.
Right,
this
but
year.
now it's a story going into the Super Bowl. So I think it's going to benefit the Eagles that they're not going to get
Yes,
some of the
they're
calls.
they're not going to give the call that is iffy.
Yeah.
To the Chiefs.
Now look,
I don't think they will.
I'm
Let's-
not ready
I
to
don't
go
think they
there.
will.
Let's face the facts here. This is
believe
going to
it
be a
was
low.
Super
It's going to be the Super Bowl.
That's
It's going to
true.
be a lot of ratings, but it's going to be pretty low because fans around the league hate the Chiefs and
Yeah.
they hate the Eagles.
Most of America's going for the Eagles.
Yeah, but you're going to have a lot of low ratings.
Oversaturation
The,
with
the
the
last
Chiefs.
the last Super Bowl the Eagles were in, it was the lowest rated Super Bowl ever.
Also, Jalen Hurts
gonna
is
be
a
like
very
that.
likable guy in the league.
No,
but
the
I'm
Eagles
saying
are
around,
hateable.
around the league. Fans, NFL fans hate the Chiefs and they hate the Eagles and Philly fans, so they're not
People-
going to watch the game.
I think people hate the
I don't
Chiefs
think it's
more.
the team. I think it's the reputation that the fans
Yes.
have that makes the team
Yes.
hateable.
Yeah,
And they're-
everybody
and they're
loves
not gonna
Saquon
watch-
Barkley.
They're not
Yeah.
going to watch
Dude, you
the game
got
'cause of that.
you got freaking what's his name? jerk off from the Niners wearing a AJ Brown jersey.
Debo? That was a bad look.
Looking
Yeah.
like he's got
If AJ
5
Brown
guys.
does
I
that-
look better than Debo.
I don't know. I was going to say you guys
He
are
hit-
very
he
similar.
hit
Is he
the
still
off-season.
under contract?
Yeah, he hit.
He is.
He hit
And
the
he's
off.
wearing an Eagles shirt.
He's
Oh.
going to get cut.
He hit the off.
But him and AJ are boys, right? Aren't
Yeah,
they?
They are. But if AJ did that and it was like roles reversed and AJ did that, we'd be calling
we'd
for
be
AJ to
killing
get
him.
out of here. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because we're a good fan base.
That would be AJ looking, trying to get in the practice facility.
Let me in.
I love you, Jason.
Dude, we got swapped. I said,
All right, I
love
agree
you,
with.
man.
All right,
But the squeaky,
Yo.
the squeaky voice was there too. The
I
squeaky
agree
voice.
with your
Come
dad.
on.
Your dad's right on point. They don't call ton in the Chiefs' favor, fine, throughout the game, but they call it in critical moments.
Yeah.
And he's 100%
So then
right.
you got to make sure that
So
at
you gotta
critical
beat their
moments of the
ass.
game, it doesn't
Here-
impact the outcome.
Here's a line for you. Over 75 penalty yards for the game.
Wow.
over.
Over easy.
So you're
In the
saying
Super Bowl.
so you're saying
On
there's
the
going to be like
Eagles?
a total.
total.
Oh, total.
Yeah,
Total.
it's
Over.
over. It's
So
like
you're saying there's going to be
70?
like an unsportsmanlike or a pass interference. I think it's going to be called tight.
I think it's.
I don't
under.
think they're going to let
Dude,
any of that.
I
Let the
guarantee-
boys play.
Yeah,
It's the Super Bowl.
Yeah, okay.
Let the boys play.
I should have got. I do have a prop sheet for that we do during the game. Should have pulled that out to see get some of those questions for later. All right, Commanders game we broke down.
Yeah.
Tailgate. Wait, should we talk about the tailgate?
Yeah, you guys.
Another fantastic
You
tailgate.
had a really good time.
Another
this time.
fantastic tailgate with our guys down there, Sus and Brian and Tom. Sorry, Tom, if that's not your name, but the third owner. I think it's Tom.
I
Yeah.
think you're right.
Yeah,
Jerry.
always a great tailgate. Kelsey drove by.
That was a
His
little
little-
foreshadowing,
His
huh?
little
Yeah,
golf
it was.
cart. You know, he
Yeah.
was rolling around the parking lots while we were down there.
How like I know your videos were good. Did you see how big he is in person?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he-
Yeah, he's
you know what?
big.
I was cracking up because like they called him undersized in like
Wow, by lineman
that's
standards.
insane, dude. He's a building
He-
like he's not
His
undersized.
playing weight was about 290, I think.
He's probably 300 pounds. He's probably like 270 right now.
Yeah, he's definitely flat. His stomach is
He's-
pretty
yeah,
flat.
he doesn't
What,
have
were you
his
feeling
stomach.
his stomach before he gave you the ticket?
Yeah, I was, as a matter of fact.
I would have.
But
You're looking good there, Jason. What's your workout?
you're
routine?
definitely not pregnant.
Oh my god. I'm gonna
What else we got
Your
before we
flight's
get
be
into the-
canceled before.
So who we giving fruit baskets to? People we want to thank for helping us get here.
Saquon Barkley.
The main. Well, I'm going the other way. I'm going John Mara. I'm sending him the fruit basket
There you go.
for letting Saquon
There you
Barkley
go.
walk.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Howie with his draft picks.
Howie with the draft picks.
Vic
Uh,
Fangio.
Dick.
I got
Terms of
one
real.
out of left field. Everyone in the Jets organization for doubting Mekhi Becton.
I got Becton on my list
Yeah.
here.
Great
Thanks-
call.
Thank you for calling him a bust.
Jason Kelsey
For retiring?
For
Nope.
bringing in
for
Jurgens.
bringing in Cam Jurgens. Selected
Jonathan
him to be
Gannon?
the guy.
For sucking and deciding to go somewhere else?
Yeah.
CJ
Bringing in Vic.
making the defense. not
CJ
soft
bringing
anymore.
some dog. I agree with you
A little
100%.
identity to
The,
the team.
the defense was missing its swagger, and now they got it back.
Is it bad to say maybe it was time for some of these guys to hang it up?
Cox. Fletcher
Cox and
Cox.
Kelsey to move on to some young blood.
Nah, because they were
No,
so
I
good.
doubt.
Cox, I agree.
Cox had a very good year last
They
year.
did it just right. They knew they were at the end,
They
and they didn't
did.
want to make it worse.
Zach Bourne.
It's
Well, that would be Howie.
as they say, it's always better to leave a year earlier than a year later.
Exactly. They did it at the right time. They
You
knew
could
that their
probably
time
send
was
a fruit
coming.
basket
And
down to the University of Georgia,
that's true. Thanks for the
The whole
Bulldogs.
university.
right?
Thanks for your
All the,
top
uh,
defensive line.
All the dopes that go and visit the Rocky statue.
Saban. too.
Yes.
Do you think
yes.
that was an inside job?
Yeah, I think that.
I think it was an
I-
inside
I don't
job.
care.
I'm starting.
It's
yeah,
working.
Keep
I
doing
mean,
it.
yeah.
Why did they decorate it with
Yeah.
the Chiefs
Yeah.
this week?
No,
I didn't see
Oh,
Chiefs.
no,
Washington.
yeah, we did.
Oh,
Washington.
maybe I have to make a trip this
We
weekend.
did.
That's your number one mission over the
There we
weekend.
go.
Yeah, I'm starting to think it might be an inside job.
They decorated the Chiefs for the last Super Bowl.
That's true.
And
And we
it
lost.
didn't work.
And we lost.
So,
That's how much.
So it's only good for the
Magic,
NFC
yeah.
Championship
Yeah.
games.
yeah, only playoff
No, the
games.
Chiefs did devil magic.
Where
just
else? Are we
outlaws it.
missing any other fruit baskets?
We got to be missing some.
Fatty Hackett.
Shout out Fatty Hackett.
Shout out to Fatty Hackett. He's got us through the season. He's been the good luck charm.
Gilly?
Yeah, you know what? You
Gilly.
gotta, hold on.
Gilly's
Gilly,
a
Yes.
good one.
Gilly's a good
Gilly.
you gotta
Gilly's a
give
good
one.
one.
You gotta give one to Nick.
Sirianni.
You got it.
Yeah.
You
yeah,
got it.
Yeah, I'll definitely give him one.
Siri popped
Ever
up
since he
again.
shaved his head, it changed its.
So the
season.
barber.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shaving
Nick's
his head.
Barber's
Nick's
better.
Barber.
Nick's Barber's better.
Yeah.
Guy I work with lives over in Jersey. He showed me a picture earlier this week. Nick was at Moana for Halloween. He's like, I was out trick or treating. I'm looking at this guy, and I swear it's Nick Sirianni. And he shows me he's just got the profile, and it's clearly like you can tell Sirianni's got a profile.
Why is he Moana? He could not
He's
be
got
Maui.
young kids.
Yeah, dude.
He's
Oh,
not
no,
Maui.
he's Maui. I meant. Not
Yeah,
Maui.
he can't be Maui.
I don't know.
He ain't big like the
Dude, it
Rock.
doesn't matter, dude. You do what you gotta do for your kids.
That's like you being the Incredible Hulk.
I think I was.
It's
the one
like,
time.
that's not it at all.
Kieran was Hulk.
Are you serious?
You're not even as big as Bill Bigsby.
That's fine.
You know who Bill Bigsby was?
No,
Bruce
I
Banner.
don't really care.
No.
Bruce
He was the
Banner.
Hulk before he turned into the Hulk.
I'm Batman.
All right. Super Bowl, right? Keep going.
No, it was Bruce Banner.
Yeah, Bruce Banner's the Hulk.
Bill Bigsby was the
The
actor.
actual person.
We're
yes.
skipping this day in sports because
Is that
I was
two-
going. I
is
was
that 2
moving in.
minutes?
Nah, there's only a couple.
I was moving in.
Is that 2
Skip.
minutes?
I mean, it wasn't.
skip,
What did
I
you
only
say?
have three.
skip.
And we got
Skip.
I gotta say one.
All right, we
I
go
gotta
to
say
All right, just say the one. Just say the one.
Mike Malillo. Shout out to Milo. Sorry about your Cowboys.
How about
But he
them
said Dom.
Cowboys?
Dom's a good one. Fruit
Big
basket to
Dom.
Big
Nah,
Dom.
well,
No.
I see.
He's on the
why.
sideline now. He's
I
got
see-
headphones.
I mean,
Yeah, why is that?
That whole
so he
game
can
sucks.
so he
So he
can
can stay
be
on the
on the
sideline.
sideline.
Oh,
So you
all right,
can
so
allow-
they
See,
kick him off the
Did you
sideline.
see Kyle from Crossing
Yes,
Broad?
that
what
was
they did
pretty
with-
good.
with
Yo,
That
Dom?
was pretty good.
You know what? We were watching we were all watching the replay of the Super Bowl the other night. Did you recognize anybody at the end?
Big Dom was on the
Big
one
Dom.
on the sideline.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Without the
Dude,
the
he's
hat.
been with
Glasses,
the
the
organization
goatee.
for
Yeah.
years. It's not nothing.
Yeah, he's
surprising.
been there for
I didn't
years.
know he's been with the organization for years. There
He's been there.
was,
He's
7
been there
years ago.
since
Yeah.
Reed,
Yeah,
right?
he was there with Andy.
Andy
Reid,
I
yeah.
think he came in when Butch.
He was
what they call
Butch's
him?
And you call
understudy.
yourself a
Yeah.
and
I'm
Jason
sorry,
called
I
you a
don't follow
dedicated
the
Eagles fan.
security department.
I've been there since the
In
left
fact,
on my
I
brother's
do.
slab.
Did you know the previous head of security personally? I did.
Oh my god!
That's
I do got.
It really helped you out too, right?
Yeah, it did.
I
You got
fruit
tickets
basket
to-
to the link security too because they let me stay for the second half of the game.
Oh, did you get a call?
Oh yeah, they did take your. Did
Did you
anything
get a
happen?
call?
We'll
I didn't
talk
get it.
off the
Well,
show.
yeah, we'll get-
Yeah, that's something.
Let's
for
just
all
say I
there.
hope I can pay for my tickets next year.
Oh really?
They find you?
No, I haven't heard anything.
Oh, all right.
I haven't heard anything yet.
So
So maybe that's why I didn't get picked for the Super Bowl tickets. I'm on a
We
black.
know this.
I'm on a
guy.
blacklist
No,
now with
get
the-
out.
Yeah. You're off the
Shout out
board.
to that lady and her wet leg. All right,
Jeez.
second quarter.
Glad you said leg.
Yeah. All right, second quarter. This day in sports. Take it
All
Give me a
right.
timer.
into the microphone.
Saying timer a minute. A minute.
In 1990, on this date, February
Doug
6th,
Bruck jumped upon the scene with the green and the hardcore.
Brett Hall became the first
Who cares?
50-goal scorer, and he was the son of a 50-goal
I
scorer,
was a
Bobby
big Brett
Hall.
Hall fan.
So it was the first father-son 50-goal scorer combo.
All right, next.
I've got a Brett Hall rookie card. I was a big Brett Hall fan.
All right, next.
This date, 1995,
Good year.
Darryl Strawberry, who I think was playing for the Yankees at the time, was
Cocaine?
suspended for baseball for 60 days for a positive cocaine test.
All right. Shout out Daryl.
Shout out
Shout
Daryl.
out to Nose Candy.
Yeah.
And
Nose
And
blizzard.
they said cocaine was dead in the 90s. Nope.
Nose blizzard.
especially for James, on this date in 2011, in Super Bowl, what is that? 45,
Come on, St. Joe's.
Cowboys Stadium, Arlington, Texas. Green Bay Packers beat the Pittsburgh Steelers 31-25. Who's the MVP, James?
That turd
Your
who
boy.
doesn't even have a job.
Your boy,
Aaron Rodgers.
Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
It's the only one he
Is
won.
that what you got
And then he
excited
cried every year
Yeah,
about
I just
not
wanted
having
to
the weapons
rattle
to
his
get back
cage.
there.
It's
Most-
all about rattling his
We're
cage.
not trying to rattle cages.
Most
It's good
overrated
vibes.
Would you
quarterback.
take Aaron Rodgers as a backup next year?
As a backup? Sure, so I can.
I mean,
vote.
I feel like he might have to do that.
No,
If
I
he
don't-
wants
he's
to
gonna
keep playing,
retire.
he's going to go to Vegas.
Yeah,
with
that'd be
Brady.
pretty cool.
He'll retire before.
You think him and Chip Kelly?
No, I think
imagine that
Russell
he
Wilson's
goes,
going to
those egos?
Vegas with Pete Carroll.
Dude, he just said Vegas. Imagine Chip Kelly and Rodgers. Those egos would be
I'm
clashing.
so glad.
Chip
you-
is in-
With
Yeah,
the Raiders.
Offensive coordinator.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's going to suck.
he's gonna suck.
His offense was horrible.
See, now my mom, this is two bad statements. I might have to put her in a penalty box.
What'd you say?
She loves Aaron.
Oh,
There's no way anyone could love Aaron Rodgers.
Mrs.
Even his
Marcus.
family doesn't love
Yeah,
him.
his mom, his parents don't even talk to him.
No.
Come on, Mrs. Marcus.
All right. Well, boys.
Chris Melendez is your brother-in-law. Right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Thanks, Chris.
What do you say? Oh,
Just congratulating
Yeah.
the Martin boys.
thank you, Chris.
So let me kick it off. This guy here, DJ, you're on a magical run. You need to finish the story. You've gotten
True. Now the
wild card round
Yeah.
tickets, no cost. Birds
Yes.
win.
Yeah.
Divisional round tickets,
Yeah.
no cost. Birds win. You weren't there for the conference yet. We were a little worried.
No.
There was a little bit of doubt.
Messing with the mojo, but
But now, Super Bowl tickets,
Yeah.
no cost. So, boys, take the stage. Tell your story. We shared the video at the beginning, but it's an awesome story. Everybody's happy for you. Everybody loves it. It's great.
Honestly,
Take it away.
It's been a bit of a whirlwind this week, and like I want to just
lean forward.
I want to first say to everyone that's like reached out. Honestly, it's meant a lot. Thank you. Like I would have never pictured this happening to me in a million years. It's been an amazing week. Shout out Jason Kelsey. He's now solidified as my favorite Eagle ever. Shout out Garage Beer. And he's the greatest Eagle ever. And yeah, so thank you everybody that's been giving us well wishes and telling us to have a great time. We can't wait. I can't wait. It's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of Birds fans I've seen on TV already. But yeah, so to get into it, what happened? We all signed up for these
We all tried
tickets
to get 'em.
to the late night show for Jason Kelsey. Somehow I got picked. I don't know how, by lottery or whatever they did. So it was the last show that Kelsey was doing for ESPN, Eagles in the Super Bowl. You weren't guaranteed a spot in the show if you got tickets. So we're thinking it's going to be pretty packed. Probably should get down there a little early. And we got down there way early. And what was it, 8:30 we got there? And
yeah,
then
8:30.
went and got breakfast. Came back, still nobody there. We're like, well, we're here. Might as well hang out. So we did, and the rest is history, I guess.
Well,
and
give a little more detail what happened.
the producers came
Yeah,
out, checked in on us.
People, yeah,
Pete's going to
pe-
make it a long story longer. Go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah.
Come on, Philly dad.
The,
Tell us.
Fill in the details.
the producers came out and checked in on us, like asked us why we were. What
Yeah,
are you doing here?
What time did you get here?
Like,
Yeah.
Are you vagrants? Do we need to feed you?
Yeah, so they're asking
No,
us.
no panhandling
Yeah,
outside
they're-
here, guys.
Don't be sleeping on the vents.
They're asking us, are you guys all right? Like, you guys here for the show? We're like, yeah. We told them why, and they said, oh wow, like that's amazing. And then they started asking us, like, so you guys are Birds fans? Like, any connections to the show? We were like, no connections to the show. Just, got lucky enough to get tickets. And he told them about the season tickets that him and my uncle had, my grandfather had. And that's really how it started. They come out, film us, we're thinking it's the building and the marquee and all that. And, they're filming us the whole time. We're too dumb enough to think anything of it. We get in. Yeah. So I'm
Staring
just
inside.
like, well, you know what?
They're scoping the place
You
out.
know what it was? Like they were setting up the show, and where we were standing, we could see inside the theater. So I'm like, that's what I was looking at. I was watching them set it up because there's no other entertainment going on
Right.
besides
Did you ever talk
cars.
with your dad?
Well, yeah, I mean, we talked for a little bit.
Yeah, we can only have a conversation for
There's
so
only
long.
so much history
Yeah,
you
right.
can
I
listen
know.
to about the street.
So,
It used to be the
so-
spaghetti hat warehouse.
Yes.
Before it was the spaghetti
I
warehouse.
had to hear that 3 times. So I'm watching them set it up, and then, we finally get in, checked in. It took forever to get checked in, by the way. It was almost an hour.
Yeah, it was
Like 2 o'clock.
it was
they
about
started.
2:30 when they came out and started checking IDs and handing
Yeah.
out wristbands.
Yeah. So we get in. We're in the lobby waiting area. We both pissed because we had to pee like racehorses.
Yes.
Like, so we're come back from the bathroom, waiting to walk in. One of the One Iota guys, reps, comes and taps us, says, "Hey, you two come with me."
Yeah, well, you forgot why he did.
Because we told him when he came out.
He came out and asked us, "Are you the 2 guys that were here at 8:30?" And we
Yeah.
said, "Yeah." He says, "All right, I'm going to have to see if I can do something for you later on." And he came out a couple more times.
Yeah.
Never brought it up again. We even talked to him every time he came out. Never brought it up again. So I figured that's the end of that.
Yeah. So
Right.
so we get led into the theater the back way, like through the back. We're in the seats and we're like, wow. I'm like, wow, this is pretty cool. Like,
Yeah,
this was kind of worth it.
first
to
2
wait.
seats
First-
on the aisle in
yeah,
front
yep.
row.
And you if you watch the show, you see us
To
right
the
there.
side, not the middle.
Yeah.
Or you had to
No,
choose?
right in the
No,
middle.
we were right on the
Yeah.
aisle where the guests come
Yeah.
down.
You see our
But did you
fat
have a
heads.
Did you have a choice?
No, they sat us there.
Dude,
Oh,
my
okay.
head,
I
big,
saw
so-
you.
Big dumb
yes,
heads the whole
yes.
Yeah,
But
we
when-
saw they look like two.
before
two
the
dumbbells.
show, I
Well,
shit you not, they do like the overhead camera coming down on the
Yeah.
crowd. His face took up the whole lens. I'm not kidding. Like it was on the screen. Yeah. So our big heads are front and center, and yeah, the show was great. It was the best show they did by far.
Yeah,
I-
at this
I-
point of the season, he's a little more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a little more
Comfortable.
polished.
Yeah.
a little more
Polished.
polished.
It was definitely the
I-
best show they did.
I was thinking about this. The show was better in person than it came across on TV.
Yeah, absolutely.
You get to see everything.
Yeah, the behind the
So
scenes stuff.
I thought it was better in person than it
It was really
on
cool.
TV.
And
It was really cool to see how
yeah.
things operate.
when he came out for his introduction, like I gave him like kind of like a high five. My hand swallowed up in his hand. Like I don't even think he knew I high fived him. But like anyway, so the show goes on, and then the last segment he shows us and does his thing, and find out we're going to the Super
You
Bowl.
blacked out. You don't know what happened.
After that, it's like
I love you, Jason.
yeah, like
I
didn't-
D
I
had to
didn't-
get a second hug. He's like, the show's over. And I'm
He kept holding him because he couldn't step away. The cameras were on. He was like, "You got to stay here. Hold on."
I didn't know what to say. I'm
This
like,
is a G-rated
this
show.
This is like the coolest
Don't
thing.
act like you're not impressed when he's walking away.
This is the coolest thing that's probably ever happened to me. I didn't know what to say, so I'm like,
I mean, that was appropriate response.
yeah, like I
Yes,
love you,
yeah.
man. Thank you. Like, and
Will you be my dad?
when
you adopted.
Oh my god.
when he called us up on stage, because they always did a game
Right.
the last segment
right,
of the show.
yeah.
So I thought that's what he was calling us up for,
Yeah.
to be contestants.
And
on
I
the
would have
show.
honestly, like, I'm so glad there wasn't a game because I
Right.
know I would have embarrassed.
Oh
the
yeah,
hell out of
oh yeah.
myself.
you
we
would've.
we would have shit the bed if they would have asked us
Yes.
to do that.
I was up there, like, you couldn't really see it, but I was shaking. Like, I was so
Yeah,
nervous.
yeah.
Like, and he kept
Well,
asking
Jason
me the
said you were
questions.
still wet.
Yeah. Jason didn't look like he was like somebody take.
Yeah,
somebody
Yeah,
take
and
my-
that was a
There was-
fairly awkward moment.
I was like, can we redo that? Retake. This is a recording,
they,
right?
they did do a couple retakes.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it was
like
a
the
recording.
choir,
Yeah.
choir at the end.
I had to do
but
twice.
they had to do it twice.
Yeah.
Kylie had to do her lines twice
Yeah.
in one of the bits that
So
she did.
yeah, it was.
No, did they have to record you guys?
No,
No,
no.
no.
I wish
they
they
did-
did though.
Yeah,
They did.
They didn't want them up on stage.
They
too long.
did
Yeah,
cut.
yeah.
They did cut out part of my answers. He when he
It was
asked
only
us-
the one.
no, it was two.
What?
Well, what did
When
you
he
say?
asked us how long you've been season ticket holder, and I said the link. I followed that up with saying that my dad was a season ticket holder at Franklin Field and the vet from 61 to 75. And there was a big round of applause for that. And then he also asked us, where are you going this year for the Super Bowl? And DJ said, we're going to my cousins. And then I said to him, we're going to the same cousins that we went last year. We've also gone to other relatives' houses. We've stayed at home.
I kept it short and
he's-
sweet.
Yeah.
He said, "Oh, so you guys bounce around from year to year?"
Yeah.
I said, "Yeah, more." or
Oh,
less.
well,
I kept it short and sweet. So
Yeah, Deke's always got to give a
So-
chapter book.
so we get, you know, after the show.
All right, let me just
Go ahead.
jump it because
Yeah.
watching it,
Oh yeah.
like just like
You knew it was coming.
the whole shot of you guys outside was fantastic. It was just
we
you
look
know.
like morons.
I think it's
at
a-
one point, Deke's on his phone.
Yeah.
You're looking
But
at
I-
the windows. That was great. I couldn't stop
Yeah,
laughing.
I
at
think
that.
it's
That was
great. I think
hilarious.
it's funny as hell that the whole nation, whole freaking country's watching.
Yes.
You're on
And we,
ESPN.
and we know you guys.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? Like I'm sending this text to people. I'm like, dude, this is.
Look at these two idiots.
No, not at all.
I
Like,
said
dude,
clips.
these
Like
are
these
great.
are my buddies. I
These
said
are our
clips.
boys. These are our boys. Like
So
And then, but your faces then, like the whole time on the stage, like the two of you are like.
you don't know what the hell's happening, but
and
I don't
like,
blame
I
you.
think at one point you're like,
you want to
Yeah,
hear?
yeah.
You wanna
Deke,
hear
you look like
redder and redder.
you wanna hear
I'm
something
like,
funny?
my
You look
God.
like
one
you
of
were
the
gonna-
producers after the show came up to us and like, "You guys were naturals up there." I'm like, "Thanks for the compliment, but no, no, we weren't."
He looked like he was gonna.
Dude, I was
freaking
so
go
nervous.
for a
I was,
smack. I'm sure
my
you
legs
were,
were
dude.
like shaking.
Dude, I was wearing 4 layers of clothes.
You know what I did? I did the
I know.
mistake of panning out to the crowd, and I saw the balcony. I'm like, "Holy shit!" Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of people here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're supposed to picture them all naked.
yeah. That doesn't work, by the way. I don't know how people do that, but
No,
it
that
don't
does
work.
not work.
But so yeah. So after the show, we're like losing our minds. You know, people are
The
coming
rock
up to-
stars.
people are coming up. Shout out also the people that came up after us that were like
Yeah.
11 o'clock and then maybe
Yep.
like 12:30. They were cool, very cool people.
Very cool people.
Oh, in line, you mean?
Yes,
Yeah,
there was
yeah.
two father daughter combos.
Yeah.
they got to sit right behind us, which was really cool because we were worried they weren't going to get.
Yeah, because when they called us out from
they
where
didn't
we were
have
about
them
to go
come with
in,
us.
they said, "You two guys come with us." I turned because I felt bad about leaving them. I turned and said, "Hey guys, enjoy the show. Catch up to you later, or whatever." And not even 10 minutes later, we turn around and they're being seated directly behind us.
So it was cool that they got to see it up close too. So we were happy about that. But yeah, after the show, we're losing our minds. Like the reps come over to us to get our info about all this, and we exchange it, and we're like, all right, we got to have a celebratory drink or something. So the lady gives us VIP passes to go upstairs to the bar and hang out. So we get drinks.
Get drinks up there.
People are just like, I'm trying to be as humble as I can about all this.
Don't be humble, bro.
But like people are coming up to us like we're celebrities.
Yeah,
like,
you're rock stars.
Yeah,
and it's like
it was unbelievable.
it's like, look, I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like, thanks. Like I'm losing my mind.
I'm just a sucker for Parkwood.
Yeah, seriously. Like I still live at home. Like, my God. So like
I did nothing but stand in the rain.
Yeah, like a moron, hearing about the spaghetti warehouse days. Like, so people are coming up to everyone was really cool and so happy for us, which was amazing. Like
all the reactions from everyone,
so genuine.
They were so genuine and sincere, and that really touched me and DJ too. We can't say enough for about the people that were there that came up to us and said, "We're so happy for you guys. Fantastic story." And that was another thing. A lot of people that worked the show, came up to us and said, "You guys were literally the talk of the show all day long. We were trying to come up with something to do for you guys, and we couldn't figure out what to do, and we decided to just go ahead and give you guys the tickets because you guys standing it, that meant so much to us. That was really touching for us
to hear like Kylie say it to us.
Yeah,
well, Kylie,
like Bo Allen said it.
Talk about like the people that you talk to.
Yeah, what did they say? Like, what did Jason say?
They were the people from the show, like writers and stage crew, they were saying we saw you guys out there. We were watching you guys out there. And we were thinking about all this, and they literally, and even men literally said to us, the whole thing brought us a tear to our eyes.
It was like
we were teary eyed over
you guys
this.
are such dorks.
yes. Like I'm
kidding, dude.
I'm glad like I don't know, like stupidity. I don't know, like meant that much to people. Like I
It's not stupidity.
If we would have won tickets, we would have all been down there together at 8:30 in the morning.
Right,
exactly.
Yeah.
And they would have had to pick
and then we would have to fight to the death for the tickets. So, like, but like if it was you guys, like we'd have the same reaction. Like it's like if it was anybody we knew, like it's just so amazing and like it's incredible.
The reaction and all the Facebook and text and phone calls and stuff. Overwhelming.
Yes. Yeah. People I never even talked to.
Incredibly overwhelming.
Like I got a couple texts from random numbers that I haven't talked to in years.
I remember when you were dork at Ryan's. Yeah. Congratulations.
Like,
on the Super Bowl.
Yeah, like that's so awesome. Like friends that I haven't talked to since high school commenting, reaching out. Like it was incredible. So yeah, we're hanging out after the show and Jason's at the bar doing his thing, signing stuff. He's just going back and forth. And even he's saying I FaceTimed Andrew and I was like, yo, Andrew, check this out. So I turn it and it's Jason and I'm like, I tried to be cool about it. I was like, hey, Jason, like my brother, he's in Chicago in the Navy right now. Can you say hi? What's up? And like Jason said, like, hey, what's up, Andrew?
Yeah, he called him out by name.
Yeah,
that's cool.
And Andrew was like, hey,
hi, Mr. Kelsey.
I love you, man. So he didn't know at the time that we won these tickets. So I was just like, yo, check this out. It's pretty cool. So that was cool, like Jason to do that. And then he was just like, yeah, I saw you guys when I was coming in. And we were like, that's like, and he was like, I was talking about he's behind the show. Like, we planned it all, like he was telling us, like, we set it up for this, like with the recording and like the producers coming out and checking on us throughout the, and we're like, we're idiots to not even think like
Well, you could have
when-
thought they were doing something.
on the way home, I said to DJ, I said, when the crew came out to take
yes, it was
pictures
set up
of the
then.
marquee,
It was set up
because
then.
we heard the guy say,
Yeah.
I want pictures of the marquee for the
Yeah.
opening of the show. So we heard him say that. I said, when they come out to take pictures of the marquee, and before I said it, he said they were setting us up. I said,
Yes.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they were doing.
It shows 6 weeks in. They didn't get shots of the marquee.
I
Right,
know,
right,
yeah.
right,
Well, we
right,
don't
right,
know. We're
right.
like, yeah, that's that's what we're thinking. We're like, damn, we're so dumb for not seeing that. But like to hear like Bo Allen, by the way,
Is
Friend of the show.
coolest
he's,
dude.
he's a
coolest dude
really,
that you'll ever meet.
really cool
Like,
dude.
He was awesome at the parade. I
Yes,
remember,
he's
with
the
the
coolest
American
dude
stuff
you'll ever
throwing
have.
the beers.
Like he would come here and hang out with us.
Yes.
Like just drink beers.
Are you sure?
Let's,
If
let's
we-
work on that.
I'm going
trying
to.
to.
If we get, because we talked to him about 3 or 4 different times.
I talked to him for like 10 minutes.
You
He
have
was
his
just
number,
talking to
don't
me.
you?
No,
No.
I,
I didn't
thought you
wanna
said
be
you
that
were gonna- I
close
thought
to-
you said you were going to see him down the Super Bowl.
he told me
he
to hit
said-
him up.
He
like,
said
good.
if you
Well,
guys,
how are you going to hit him up?
when
I'll
you guys get
PM
down
him
there,
and be like,
hit
yo.
us up, and if we can, we'll hang
Yeah.
out.
And
So
he's
I'm
got
going to
his-
follow him on Twitter, and then
he's-
I'm going to
he's-
message him.
He's got a big following on, with his podcast with Chris Long too.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you'll see them down there.
They're down there.
They're
But-
down there, definitely.
I'm definitely, if we catch up to him, I'm definitely going to say, hey, Bo, we do this podcast, do it out at a basement bar of this guy,
We're
Northeast
not
Philly.
weirdos. Maybe we are, but we're not
we
weirdos.
I was talking
all
with
the
Nate about it earlier.
all the food, booze, and beer you want. Would you consider coming up and doing an
Yeah.
episode with us?
I just want
He's
him
the
to
coolest
sit
dude.
at the bar and we'll treat him like one of us.
yeah,
Yes.
I'll
yeah,
break
yeah.
his
And he would
balls.
love that.
I'll tell him
He
how his
would love
mustache
that.
is
He
only
would-
even
yes,
on one
he would-
side.
yeah, he would love
Like,
that.
He would
Yeah.
love it.
You know, and he just
Dude,
can't
he
sleep
would-
on my couch at
He's,
the end of the
he's
night.
just
That's
sitting
all.
up on the bar.
All right, Jim.
Yeah, he was sitting on the bar the
He's
whole
sitting on the
time.
bar just talking to anybody. that would
Everybody.
come. So I was like, "Hey, Bo, like, can you sign our Reese's?" He's like, "Yeah, that's pretty cool. I never had anybody ask me that because he got the sponsorship for the
Throw
show
him
of
out.
Right,
Reese's.
right.
So we got him at the show, and he's like, "Yeah, of course." And he signed our Reese's, and then he just started talking to us. He's like asking us about it and all, and we were like, telling him the story, and he's like, "That's awesome. Like, we were talking about you guys behind the stage," and he's like, "Yeah, we love the story. Like, you guys were great up there." And we're like, "This is so cool." Like, Bo's a really, really
Yeah,
cool
he's
dude.
so down to earth
Yeah.
and like a regular dude.
He's
He's
a-
got no airs
He's
about him. at all.
two-time Super Bowl champ too, right? He won with Tampa,
I
right?
didn't think he ran
Tampa
with
Bay.
Tampa. He
Yeah.
ran with Tampa?
I
He
think
won
so,
with
yeah.
Tampa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't think he was still there.
Yeah, so he's got 2 rings. So he's a cool dude. But he's really cool. Jason was doing his thing. Like he's a very busy man. So he's going
Yeah,
to everybody.
Everybody wants
Yeah.
a piece of Jason.
Yeah, so
Yes.
and then we were it was towards the end, people were clearing out. And we finally got a chance to go up to Kylie. And my mom loves Kylie Kelsey. So I was like, "Hey Kylie, like, can we get a quick picture real quick? My mom loves you. Like, she thinks you're great." She's like, "Oh, that's awesome. Tell her I said hi." Like, and then she's saying to us, she's like, you guys, like, it had me tearing up, like your story and all." And I was like, "What? Like, this is like, like, what are you?"
We're just 2 lunkheads
Yeah,
standing
like,
out on the
and
sidewalk.
She's like, "Yeah, we were talking about you behind stage, and like, we just loved it, and you guys were so great up there." I'm like, "Wow, like this is like, this is
Yeah.
insane."
Every father and son duo. out there.
Yeah,
yeah.
like we might have set a
6
trend.
o'clock in the morning.
We
Yeah.
might have set a trend now to have like all this like happen. Maybe I don't
Yeah.
know, but it's just
It's-
like
It's
It's a lesson for you kids. Get there early.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
like
some-
Jason said,
Yeah,
punctuality.
Right.
sometimes it matters, and pays off to
Like when we stayed
show up
for the
early.
shoes.
Yes,
8
we got our
hours.
Yeah.
shoes early. Yeah, like
Yeah,
it was. It was
the-
just the coolest experience.
I've been saying to
probably
everybody,
my life.
it's one of the top moments of my lifetime, other
Yeah.
than marriage and kids.
Thanks,
It's
appreciate it.
it's one of the top
I was gonna
moments
say,
of my
but I
marriage
wouldn't.
lifetime.
I wouldn't be mad if you would say it was better. 'Cause-
It was the whole.
I mean, yeah.
I think
Yeah,
I too won
yeah,
there
yeah.
somewhere.
One of the kids.
If the Eagles win, if this weekend, if the Eagles win, we'll bypass the show.
Stop it.
What about
Wait,
does it
wait.
bypass DJ?
Does it
Bypass-
bypass?
No,
Does it
no,
bypass
no.
your marriage?
Oh, the
No,
show.
Good
no,
answer.
no,
but
no.
Good answer.
is Kelsey now clearly cemented
As
in
the
your
best
mind
center.
as the greatest Eagle of all
I
time?
said that to DJ on the way
Chucked out
home.
the window.
No, be dog. Great.
Greatest center.
I was all right. I was
Oh,
going.
now
No,
he's
no,
going back.
no.
Done.
No,
Done.
I was mixing up favorite with best.
And you know
It's the
what?
same. It's the same right now.
I don't think Kelsey would get mad, honestly, if he said Ben Nerk. So he's like, nah, I respect that.
I
Like,
don't know.
I think
I
he
just-
would respect that.
I think the story's just so freaking awesome.
But like, that's the thing. It's like people keep saying the story. And it's like, and I
no.
appreciate that.
I'm saying,
but like, it's just like,
no. But here's the
there's
thing.
nothing like, no
We're
offense, like
saying
we're
it
not like
'cause
a,
we know you
Yeah,
personally.
like-
you guys are,
Well,
like we said, passionate Eagles fans. I break Deke's balls all the time about CYO coaching, but
Yeah,
he doesn't even have any kids. He does it. You guys have. I mean, not like it's been rough, but this was the first time you had to say goodbye to your brother. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you deserve it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
how I
that's-
feel. Like you 100%.
Yeah.
Both of you deserve it, and it couldn't go to any better people. To
I
be
just
honest.
Thank
it's the karma, right? Like,
Yeah, I
said it
agree.
all the time. Like, you guys,
1,000%.
look, we
This
we
wasn't
started-
the easiest year for you guys. Let's be honest.
It's
You know,
Yeah.
it's just good things come to good people,
right?
right? Whether you
Exactly.
stood in line for 4 hours, you just got it, right? Like it's
Thank
Five. Let's get it right. Five.
And then here's the other.
Before anything happens.
Here's the other thing I'll say, like the fact that like you guys get to do it father and son is
Yeah.
awesome because it
Yeah.
reminds me of like, I mean, obviously the Super Bowl is a huge, bigger deal, but like getting to go to Game 5 of the World Series with my dad, even the first part of it, that's something I'll never
Right.
forget,
Right.
and I'll probably who knows if I'll even have another opportunity.
And
you know what I mean? So those
I
type of like things are like memories that carry on forever. I think it's awesome.
I have to say, I did read your two comments, you two, and they were really nice comments.
Yeah,
really.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank
I know.
you.
I know.
Really-
I break your chops, but I mean,
I-
you know what
and
I mean?
that those two comments really got to me. They touched
I
me.
mean,
I
dude,
was very happy.
I-
and read-
and
read
it's
them.
it's
like we
serious.
won, right?
Yeah.
Like whether we're
Yeah.
going, it's like we won.
Yeah.
Like we won. Like we started this thing.
Yeah,
Mm.
And you let me, and you guys just
No.
let me in when
And
Hurts
Super
came
Bowl
in.
year.
It'll be
Super
8,
Bowl year.
Yeah.
7 years ago.
Yeah.
And I was lucky
COVID-
to come in when Hurts
COVID-
started to become a
COVID
starter.
knocked my years off. But yeah,
Yeah.
we started this as like nothing, and it was just happened to be a Super Bowl season, right?
Right.
We
And then
happened
I
to win a
came,
Super
yeah,
Bowl.
and I didn't even.
And
yeah.
now we're getting here, and I'm gonna put it out there, guys. Full transparency. I was like, we win a Super Bowl again. Maybe it's time to retire. Maybe we go out on top, right? We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going
God,
nowhere.
I was like, whoa, wait.
Do the mic. Do the mic.
Oh,
Do the
dude,
mic.
I was
I was
ain't
like,
going nowhere.
I was like,
wait,
if he says
what?
that, I guess we're starting our own. Thursday nights out of the
Yeah.
house are great.
Yeah.
Shout out to my mom. She said the Super Bowl surpassed the birth of her kids.
Wow.
I'm gonna set it straight.
Damn.
2 of her kids. 2 of her
I waited.
kids.
I waited a lot longer.
You
for
and
that.
which sister?
Both sisters. She knows I'm the golden boy.
No,
But yeah,
you're the
it's-
only boy.
Yeah.
It's a great story, guys. And honestly, we're all happy. And you need to go down there, and you need to come back with the win.
Yes,
Yes.
that's the last goal in this is to come out
That's
on top
finishing the
and,
story.
and
Yes.
finishing the
Finish
story. Yes.
Both you and Hurts.
yes,
Finish your magical run.
yes,
It hurts.
yes.
If you think
And-
about
and-
it, this story is complete for us too. We all started watching
Yeah,
WrestleMania.
yeah,
together,
that's
too, at
true.
my
That's
house.
true.
It's
So-
full
That's
circle.
true.
Andrew was there. It was all of us
That's
there.
true.
Now it's time to win the Super Bowl. and It's
I
a full
I
circle.
do want to give 2 quick shout outs to people hooking
Shout
us
out
up.
whoever you want.
Shout out Philly Sports Trips, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
They came
awesome.
up to us after the show and hooked us up big time, saying you guys are good. You're on our flight down.
That's awesome.
Shout out Vince, that guy hooked us up big time. Sean was another one,
Cool.
and shout out to Jeff Salucci
Yes, Jeff Salucci,
Uh,
my old neighbor. He
coming through big time too.
he saw my post and texted me on the side and said, "Hey, my brother-in-law has a house down there. You're more than welcome to stay for free if you guys want to come down. We're about an hour from New Orleans, but if you got nothing else going on, come on and stay with us." I said, "Hold that thought. Let me find out what's going on with the show first.
Yeah,
If they're going to pay for anything." Found out that the only thing we got from the show itself are the tickets. We
Well, only
Gifted.
$10,000.
Yeah, well,
Gifted.
but we didn't get a plane ride and we didn't get a hotel. So, and I'm not, trust me,
Start
I'm
walking.
not
I wonder what would
complaining.
have happened.
Start
if they were
walking.
like,
complaining.
I can't
Yeah.
do that. What would they would have done?
What?
they asked us when we were on the call with the rep, and they said, "Are you planning to go?" We said yes, and they said you can't transfer the tickets and you can't sell the tickets because I guess they've had people that couldn't afford to go, so they must give them gift them away to somebody else. I don't know what they do.
No, because
but-
I know they had me and Jim's number.
you guys are on reserve.
I'm still,
Say no. Say no.
I'm still waiting for him to look away from his phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Nah, this is on
So you guys
lockdown.
leave tomorrow.
So
What
we
time?
leave tomorrow.
9:30.
We have to be there between 7 and 7:30.
Yeah.
Flights at 9:30,
Oh, so we got plenty of hours to keep drinking. Let's
Wait a
It's-
go.
minute.
yeah.
What time's your flight returning on Monday?
2 o'clock.
All right, so here's
Wait,
the
is
deal.
it 2 o'clock?
It's 1 o'clock local time.
Like, so wait.
So you're an
They're-
hour
they're an
behind.
hour
when you
behind.
So
go.
wait, we're leaving at 1 o'clock there?
I believe so.
All
right.
Is it 1 or 2 o'clock?
I
All
thought
right,
you
wait.
meant landing.
Wait a
I thought-
minute. What time?
No.
What time are you guys landing here?
I guess
It'll
5.
be a couple hours later,
Yeah, I
a
think
few
it's
hours
5. I think
later.
it's 5 o'clock.
If
It's about a
they-
3-hour
If they
ride.
win, I'll pick you up because I'm already.
Well, we
at
got-
school.
My brother-in-law.
Shout out Uncle Steve too.
Oh,
Uncle
all right.
Steve's gonna
Yeah,
pick
thanks,
us up.
thanks, Steve.
Well, I would only
He's
want
taking us down and
I
picking
would
us
only
up.
want to pick you up if they won. If they lost, I'm not trying to.
But it's a chartered flight that we're on with
Yeah,
Philly
yeah.
Sports Trips tomorrow, so we're pretty.
So
psyched
where are you gonna
about
be?
that.
I don't-
What's
I
the
don't-
flip?
I don't care. They can put me on
What
the
time?
wing.
How long?
Okay,
What
hang
time
on.
you
Put
get
him in the
there?
bathroom.
Yeah.
11. It should be a long flight.
It's about a 3-hour flight,
Yeah, it's a
3
3
hours?
hours.
so
Yeah.
around noon.
New Orleans is
You
down.
got a little far
dude.
west too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Middle
Yeah.
of the country almost, right?
You've been there, right?
I've been there. And
Any,
New Orleans
any
is
tips?
it's a great town. It's a great town. The quarter's great. Bourbon Street's great.
Off.
The
Don't
people
go off.
the people that are hanging out the doors at some of those spots and trying
I've
to call
heard,
you and keep
yeah.
an eye on.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard
What, they
those.
call you
They
in.
might be packing something that you're not
Yeah,
expecting.
yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean it's I don't want to say it's like Nashville. It's similar. Like you're gonna go to the bar.
It's a party
Every
town.
bar has live music, right? It's
That I
not
love. I
What
love
time
that.
do the
stacked
bars
up, like,
close?
it's weird. Like you go into like a little bar front, and then all of a sudden it opens up into like a big courtyard at the back.
That's pretty
It's
cool.
cool. Like
That's
big
pretty
open
cool.
air courtyard.
Is it like
You should
joined
just hang where
yards
the
with
NFL
other
Network
bars or
is,
no?
in that little
Not
area. That's where all the
really.
bars
That's the
are.
But I mean,
convention
I was
center,
also
I think.
down
No,
there.
but the outside part of the.
I don't know, it was like 8 years ago, maybe. So it could have changed, but it was the people down there were great. Like we
Yeah.
sat in a jazz bar one night. And one of the kids came over and just was talking to us. And one of the bands, the guy was from Jersey, and I don't
Oh,
know how we
nice.
ended up talking to him, but
There's gonna be
Nice.
It
tons
was
of
great.
Birds fans.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
yeah,
it's
it's
gonna
gonna
be.
packed with
I heard
Birds
they're
fans.
taking over, dude, down
Yes,
there. It's
yeah.
not many.
Yeah, like
What
Portnoy
did,
said it was like
Portnoy- yeah,
85,
yeah,
15 or something
yeah.
like that.
Portnoy thinks he's seen 85% more.
I'd like
Eagles
to
fans.
know
Those
who
scumbags.
Portnoy.
That's such a weird number to
Wait a
put
minute.
on.
I'd like
too.
to know
Like,
who Portnoy is picking too.
I think he's gonna probably go. He likes Philly. He loves Philly.
Yeah.
I think he goes Eagles.
He calls us scumbag.
Yeah, but
That's
he
like
loves
from the
that.
love.
That's
Yeah,
a
he
that's
from
a
his
term
heart.
of endearment.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
because he knows Boston people are fans or scumbags too. Sometimes.
Yeah,
All right, so
it's awesome.
you're gonna go down there. What would you do?
What,
What
am I
would you sacrifice
I'd
to
sacrifice-
ensure an Eagles win? Speak it into the microphone. And then I'm gonna tell each of you what you're sacrificing.
Okay. Oh, I already know what mine's gonna be.
Go ahead. I'll sacrifice my nuts.
Just with my
I thought about it. I was like, I'll be John Kruk the rest of my
Yeah.
life, but he beat it.
No,
Mom turns
No.
right around.
you
What?
already got two kids, bro. Like, no.
So much for the family name being passed on.
Yeah, we gotta make that a drop when they win. Dude, that's gotta go.
Oh my god.
From one every show.
I'm not all right with that. I am not
That's
okay.
crazy.
I am not okay with that.
Brody.
Marcus name.
Brody's gonna have
Nice.
Brody's gonna have like 5 sound cuts, just like one-liners. That he
The
said.
end of the line for the Marcus name.
Oh my god!
He's hung out
How do
with
you
me.
follow that up?
Heather's gonna blame
How
me.
do you
He's
follow
like,
that up?
"Way too much."
I'll give up my balls.
How do you? I don't know if anybody's gonna follow that up.
So we just end the show?
Go Birds!
You realize you already got one, so you don't have to go that
He's saying,
far.
"My nuts."
You got a
My
Super Bowl
balls.
win.
He said my nuts.
You got a Super Bowl win.
All right, you gotta go.
Yeah,
next. You go
look,
next.
You're spoiled, Tim. You already got one. Win. You're acting like it's.
You see what your dad said?
Maybe one.
How many times did I say something wrong with that boy?
Not wrong, Dad.
At least he didn't say he was cutting the whole thing off. He didn't want to call
Oh
himself
my
John Bobbin.
god!
He don't want to be John Bobbin.
I hope none of your teachers watch this.
Right?
He doesn't,
I mean,
I don't think he
You
cares.
would, you
I
would
don't
find
think he
out who
cares.
the cool ones were.
Wait,
though.
he's got the highest GPA in Ryan. He don't care.
You would find
By
out
that
who the cool
statement,
ones.
I-
He's
I
graduating
question-
next year.
I
He's
question
out.
with that statement.
Dude, your house are over here. He don't care.
That's great.
All right,
All right, you're
so
up next, or who? Somebody
should
follow
I
that
go
up.
because you guys are going?
Somebody follow. it
I
up.
already kind of. I already.
you shout down to?
Andrew there.
Has he told you to say that?
No, we wouldn't be here without him
What do you mean?
in the Super Bowl.
Andrew.
Why? What did
What
Andrew
did he
do for
do?
the Super Bowl?
He fueled us all the way here. He just made a deal.
He made a deal with the devil.
Nah,
What are you talking
You need to elaborate.
Get a little more specific.
He's only been
This is
every
a bad
time I've
match.
hung out with Andrew.
Shout him out.
I love Andrew. They lost, so I'm
You
kind
can
of
shout
glad
them
he's
out?
not.
Is it too wrong to say on air?
No.
Oh,
I
okay.
just gotta shout him out.
What did he do to fuel
What did he
us?
do?
I don't know. He brought energy.
Oh, all right.
right.
So
I see.
He's a real life fatty hack.
Okay, I see. I see what you're saying.
Except he's a twig.
I mean, listen, I feel like
He should have just lied and made something up.
all right.
Yeah.
I have
Super
one.
Bowl, so Super Bowl. What would I?
You
What
can
would I?
either sacrifice or do something.
Okay, that makes
One or the other.
because I know what I would do. I know what I would.
We know that Smitty would
I-
not kiss a dude.
Yes,
We've
I
already gone
would.
through that.
I would redo my junior year of chemistry with Miss Carpenter.
That's nothing, dude.
That
Was it that
sucked,
It
dude.
doesn't matter.
It was
Dude, that's-
anybody
all right.
watching that had Miss Carpenter for
Now I
chemistry.
know why they did a
Shout out Miss
conversation at the
Carpenter.
Kelsey show.
That
That's
class
awful.
was
I hate it.
hard, dude. That class
Dude,
was rough.
Would you do the whole junior year again?
No, just chemistry.
All right, give me 10 losing seasons in a row of all Philly sports. I don't care.
No,
That's not-
10
no,
10
no.
losing seasons.
You're gonna.
That's a
You're
lot.
gonna go
Smitty. That's a
crazy.
lot
And
of
Penn
losing,
State to
man.
get to the national championship and lose on a field goal in the last second.
Dude, you would never.
I got to for Jalen Hurts to win my trophy.
Never. Yeah,
Yes.
no.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
That's
That
a
10 is a
lot.
lot.
Yeah, that's
10 years.
that's a.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously,
That's all
yeah.
right. I'll do it.
I mean, you already got 10 with the Sixers.
Would you sell your entire basement?
Ooh,
Hell no.
how about
Well,
half?
I kind of got. We'll see. You got.
Oh yeah. What
What
do
do
you
you guys
got?
got?
Yeah, old man.
Dude, you would go for a bunch of losing seasons in a row too. You said.
He's already had
I've
them.
already lived through
Right,
them.
so
I don't
what's
need
the-
to go
so
through
What's
do
them.
you
another
care?
10?
Right. What's another 10? Think about it.
Oh,
Phillies
man.
are
I
down
don't
this
know.
year.
You've only had all day to
Harper's
think
gonna
about
be
this.
done. Embiid's gonna tear his knee. The Flyers suck, and the Eagles lose for 10 years. Who cares? Win a Super Bowl. I'm fine with it. Hold me to it.
I would.
Give up your season ticket.
I would give up my ticket for a year
Oh,
That's
and not be able to watch any games on TV.
oh, that's tough. That's tough. You don't have to listen on radio or hear about it.
oh, that
No,
is
none
a
of
good
it.
one.
No, I'd have to. I could find out the result.
Yeah,
but I
could you watch?
couldn't-
Could you watch the
Nobody
replays?
can beat
Could you
Brady.
watch
No,
ESPN?
no.
You only have to
no.
look up the score.
I'd have to. Yeah, I'd have to look it up to see what happened.
You'd have to buy the Daily News the next
But,
day.
yes,
That's not bad. That's not bad.
I can't listen to the radio. I can't watch it on TV. No replays and nothing live
Okay.
Not bad.
Wait,
for
wait,
1
hold on.
year.
Heather just, I said, are you ashamed about his response? Heather's response was, Brody seems to always talk about his nuts anymore.
He's a growing boy.
So, are they
Hey, Heather, he's reached puberty.
his nuts hurt so good.
Oh,
Oh man.
He's got these little things hanging off his chin. I got to save her for Christmas. You got those for my nuts.
I swear to God, he said it.
there's
All right, what
too
do you
many
got?
secrets from the Marcus
Oh,
family
did
coming out.
everybody give
No, not Nate.
Nate?
Would you put the Lombardi
Nate,
trophy?
Nate, what would you give
tattoo
up?
on your nut?
Nate, what would
If
you
they
give
want
up or
you
what
to
would you do? Give up or do
For
to
another
ensure-
Lombardi.
Not have sex for 2 years.
2 years.
Wow.
That's commitment.
Damn.
We already know where he's going.
I think he just doesn't want to
I was gonna say
sneak
a
another
year.
one.
I was gonna say a year, but I thought that was too light for you guys, so I went 2. Don't wanna- That's tough.
Is your wife going to be okay with that?
Fuck no.
Oh my god. Jim, you didn't give yours.
Yeah, Jim, what's yours, dude?
Same thing, Jim.
Two.
Heather's just chilling there like.
I'm just saying, with the wife.
How about you have to,
Oh,
how about
God.
you have to run a mile of Parkwood naked if the Eagles win the Super Bowl?
Nobody
Oh
wants
my
to see
God.
that. Nobody wants
Yeah.
to see that. That's punishing
That's
everybody
not
else.
punishing him. That's
That's
punishing
punishing.
the rest of
Yeah.
us.
Dad, you're nuts!
Hey, if you could see them while I'm running, good.
Oh
more
my
power
god,
to you.
dude. Oh my god.
I would not
They
play.
don't call New Orleans the Big Easy for nothing.
I would not play fantasy football for a season.
That sounds
Dude,
like
that's
a.
my life.
That's
That's-
corny.
that
That's
sounds
your
like a-
wife. Your wife's standing right here.
That sounds like a.
Well, you're extreme. You're extreme. You're insane. I'm not crazy.
Trashing dad.
Talking about fantasy football.
Seriously.
Uh,
Dude,
Yours is
I Yo, did that bus hurt when it ran over you? Then he just threw you under?
Some of us have our faculties. Some of us are sane. I don't know what this kid's.
All right,
I don't
so
know
are
where
you
he's from.
giving us our
That's the other
punishments?
side of the family.
What are our
What the hell? What is that, Andrew?
4-13. Come on, that ain't
All
nothing.
right, here's what I got for you boys. Geek, no mummer strut this year.
Oh,
Could you
that's
survive with
a
that?
tough
Would you
one.
give that up?
I could.
All right.
Because I had to do it not too long
Yeah, I know
ago
what
with
he's gonna do.
COVID.
All right. DJ, no golf until after the next Super Bowl.
The next
After
Super
the
Bowl,
next
like
Super
the next
Bowl.
Super Bowl, the Eagles win?
After Super Bowl 60.
Oh my gosh,
Would
dude, a
you-
whole
you
year?
The
wouldn't
whole year, no
you
golf.
wouldn't take it
That's pretty
See?
rough,
for the
dude.
Eagles Super Bowl?
I mean, I guess.
No, he's
No,
the real
he
deal.
cannot be on the course.
Are you gonna
I-
tell him no
How can he
Xbox?
play miniature golf?
Yes.
Okay.
That
Damn.
was Brody's.
That's
All right.
tough.
What was
Hold on,
Brody's?
Brody.
No Xbox until after the next
Oh
Super
my
Bowl.
God.
Oh,
No, that's not.
That's
You
not-
say it like
you're crazy.
that would be harder than
You'd
cut your
rather
nuts
give
off.
up your nuts than give up Xbox.
oh my god.
I do that without a doubt.
What?
Not
Cut
a
your nuts
chance.
off?
No
Not a
problem.
chance.
No problem. No problem.
Smitty,
No, you-
no, you cannot purchase or own any Super Bowl memorabilia from any Eagle
For how long?
ever
Oh,
for
my
this Super Bowl
God.
for the Super Bowl team.
dude.
Jalen Hurts.
Oh man.
You guys are weak.
Does he have to give up whatever
That's-
he's got?
No, he doesn't have
That's
to give it
tough.
up. I'm just saying from here on.
I think he'd rather cut his nuts off. than
I think he
have
would
to do
too. I think he
that.
would too.
That's tough.
Take 10 punches from Tyson.
Oh, yeah.
It's right to the
Oh,
balls.
to the nuts? No, no. Punches to the head, sure. I'm already done. I'm already half there. Like, nuts, no. All right, Nate.
How about you can never go to Burns's ever again?
Ever again?
Oh, my God.
Oh,
No, not
got
ever.
it.
No.
2 years.
Can they bring it
2
to me,
years.
though?
No.
No.
No burns.
Never,
2 years.
No burns.
2
to me
years,
ever
not
again?
forever.
No,
I would
you never
say-
can step foot in there again. You
No,
wanna
not
take-
again.
He tells me I can't own a piece of autographed memorabilia forever. Fine, if it's 2 years,
Just for the Super Bowl team.
that's ridiculous. Jalen Hurts at the top of the freaking thing. No, I've been on since he was down here. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Hell out of here.
Nate,
I've been a day oneer.
no NFL bets until after Super Bowl 60.
Oh God.
That would
What?
be
No,
easy.
no bets. No bets
Bro,
at
you
all.
got a whole
No
show on
bets.
it.
No bets. Period.
Yeah,
would you
just
sacrifice
look down at your shirt,
For
Nate.
sure. For sure, I would sacrifice it. Absolutely. For Super Bowl?
Yeah, you guys.
Yeah.
For Broad Street?
You guys are soft.
You all know what Broad Street felt like.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, we're going to be there again.
You all know what Broad Street felt like. And you know what that week felt like.
Yeah.
We were floating.
Are you gonna be rolling with us if we
I
go?
don't
You
even
got your
think
own-
twice about Burns.
I brought my daughter last time when she was in. I'll bring my son this time.
Nice.
Andrew said you're in shambles.
Yeah, but I'll do it.
You'll
Because
do
I'm
it?
a team player. Got
Alright.
it, dude.
All right.
Because I'll slip in a Hurts autograph.
My mom said she'd bring some wings home for the
You
golden
can't.
boy.
No.
No.
No burns. No orders to go. Nothing to order there.
I got some birds wings
Wait a
coming on
minute.
Sunday.
Your mom should have to change her Facebook name to I was wrong about Jalen Hurts. Okay, how about that? Would she do it for Super Bowl?
That would be
That
really good.
Yeah, that
That'd be
would be
funny.
good.
Forever.
Should I get a tattoo, Furka? Or change my middle name? What was I
Yeah,
gonna do?
Furka.
I'm going to change my middle name to
Yeah.
Furka?
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
God.
Talk about the game now.
Yeah. Now we're at the end here. Time to talk about the game.
Predictions?
Let's just talk about it. Let's just
No,
talk
all right.
about
I
it.
don't know.
All these little stats floating around.
Yeah.
Fangio's 0-8.
Yeah.
Eagles 5-0 on the artificial turf or whatever. The
And
synthetic
lowest
turf.
points given up was at 13.8. this year.
Yeah.
Your
yeah.
mom said yes for a ring, by the way.
She would?
That's easy.
That's what she said.
All right, tell her to change it then Monday. I'm going to be looking for it. I'm going to buy her a Hurts jersey if they win. Dead serious. Tell Miss Marcus.
She would rock it.
I'm buying you.
tell her.
I'm buying you a
She's
Jalen
listening.
Hurts jersey
It's on the
if
record.
they win the Super Bowl.
On the record.
And we're going down the Burns and celebrating.
There you go.
Don't need to twist her arm for that one.
Yeah, really. That's not a
It doesn't matter.
sacrifice.
She'll be there at
I wanna buy
8:30.
her one. I'm buying her one.
She'll be in line.
Yeah, she'll be there at 8:30.
She'll be there at 8 a.m.
I'm about celebrating, dude. No punishment.
Back to the game.
Back to the game.
Brody will
Yes.
be in the hospital.
So that 0-8 record for Vic
Means nothing.
means nothing. You know what his team scored in those games?
Like 7 points.
The highest was 24.
Yeah.
Everything else was like 3.
Nothing
6,
was a
9,
blowout, right?
14. There were some blowouts, but it was so Denver
He was with Denver and
KC,
Chicago.
30-6,
Right?
22-3, 43-16. He was with Denver. They had nobody. They
Yeah,
stunk. Miami.
Miami was where
They
he was.
stunk.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
they stunk there too.
Yep.
21-14, 28. That was Denver still. But yeah, he had no offense. He's got an offense now. So I'm not worried about the whole
No.
he can't solve Mahomes.
It's also a completely different defense. Like, it seems that he's figured out each guy's individual strengths and weaknesses, which is shown on the field because each guy's balling out.
There's two things one that works in our favor and one that concerns me just a little bit. And I don't think so. But are the lights going to be too bright for like Coop and Quignon?
No.
The rookies. Is this going to be the okay?
Because they play with so much
And you know where I think
swag
they have the advantage, honestly? Not the guys that have been there 2 years ago, but the guy like those young guys, Nolan, Jalen, dude, they've been in this. They know what it's like to play in a game. They won national championships.
Yeah, that's
and the
why
other
you draft
thing
these guys.
The other thing is, I don't know about you, but this team looks a lot more focused than the other team.
Jalen hasn't smiled since the last Super Bowl loss.
That's not true.
That's not true.
It's
No, it's
absolutely
not.
true.
No,
It's 100%.
No, it's not.
It's 115%.
When he
I
was-
saw him smile today.
Nope.
Dude, he smiled when
It was
he
a smirk.
He's
Not a smile.
Dude, he smiled. When,
Jim hasn't
when-
seen
when-
his teeth
when
in
Nick
2
said-
years.
When Nick said about him being the greatest, he smiled.
He's focused.
I'm
I
with you.
agree.
He's
I
not
agree.
smiling.
He's
on a
definitely
mission.
locked in. Yeah.
He's on a
Dude,
mission.
20
He hasn't forgotten that photo.
You guys don't
Yeah.
have
That photo of him walking off the field with the
Confetti?
confetti.
It's still his profile picture.
Is it still his background?
33 plus 26 birthdays. That doesn't do
I've
anything
seen
for
that.
you too.
Yeah, I've seen it. Look, all that's great and all the numbers.
Take care.
But
of
guess
business.
what? None of it matters come kickoff time. None of it. None
They
of those
not like us.
stats.
They not like
None
us.
of those records. None of the numbers. Nothing matters when
You-
that kickoff goes.
Right.
Who's the best team on the field?
Eagles.
The Eagles.
And
Eagles
I'm not
have the
even-
better roster.
Like not
The
even
only
being
way
biased,
the
like,
Eagles
the
don't
Eagles.
win this game
Is it?
if
They beat
they
themselves.
turn the ball
Yeah,
over
they beat themselves.
or the refs don't all of a sudden don't let them play the way they did, because that line has not got called for holding all year. So I don't want to see it now on a Barkley home run hit, holding
Here's-
of Dickerson.
They've gotten called a lot on the formations and the illegal man
They
downfield.
get one illegal man downfield
That's
every
right.
game.
Yeah, but the Chiefs do it every time. The
all
Chiefs
the
have it
time.
every time. They got offensive linemen down the field every time.
It's so hard for an offensive lineman too because it's always on that RPO play.
Yeah, where they
Yeah.
just
You know,
assume.
Right.
It's assumed it's going to be a
Ready for
run.
the
Yeah.
unsung hero? It's not even
Fatty
unsung
Hackett.
hero. Nope.
Whoa.
It's
that
not.
is a photo.
He's a star here, but
I,
Devontae Smith going back to his
Hometown.
roots,
You see his
where he lost
Oh,
a big high school championship when he's from New Orleans, in that same place.
You know, it's
Revenge.
Smitty's averaging.
He's coming back.
No.
90.3 yards, right?
Yeah, it's
Really?
over 99 yards.
He's only
Yeah.
played what 2 games against.
Yes,
them
and,
now?
and think of the Super
3
Bowl
games?
and the Monday Night Football game.
Oh, we
Trashed
did.
him.
Yeah, we
Rookie
did.
year.
Yeah.
Trashed him.
Yeah.
The worst part.
But
of the
Dallas
Chiefs'
Goedert's going to
defense-
have a huge game.
The worst part of their defense is the middle of the field.
Dallas
Got to
Goedert.
attack.
Hurts has got to look at the middle of the field.
Yeah. Some of the keys to the game are don't give them extra possessions with turnovers. Don't get called for stupid penalties. You got to
And they've
got to
been
pull up on
throughout
when
these
Mahomes goes
playoffs.
out of bounds. Pull up.
throughout
Let them go out of bounds.
throughout the playoffs. Knock on wood, they've been very disciplined.
Yes.
Call if he fakes that out of bounds.
I hate that. I do. I hate
He
that.
slows
but
up. Mahomes slows up and falls back to get the hit.
Yeah.
Like Troy Aikman
Yeah.
called him out on it. Like
And-
that's another thing. Like the national media is picking up on their tendencies and calling them out on it. It's a story. Goodell's
Yeah.
going to squash it come game time.
And I think the Eagles, they need to third down is a huge down on both sides of the ball. We have to extend our drives and we have to get off the field on third down. When Mahomes scrambles third down or maybe some fourth down plays, we've got to hold them to no gain or very little gain. Can't let him hurt us with his legs. And we need to capitalize on any mistakes they make. We extending drives, scoring points. We can't settle for 3. We've got to score touchdowns whenever we're given that chance because you're going to need to score. I'm thinking we're going to need to score 28 plus to win this game.
It's definitely
Not to throw out a score.
definitely
but-
going to. I think it'll be high scoring.
Yeah.
Do you think
Yeah,
it's going over 48 and a half?
Yes.
Yeah,
I would take.
yeah,
the
I would
over.
take
in
the
a
overs.
dome. Yes, I'd
Yeah.
take the over.
Yeah.
How many points do you think the Chiefs are going to score?
Right.
20
haven't scored over 30.
Yeah.
in the playoffs, right?
No, the whole season.
No, the whole season.
No, they just
And-
did it.
Didn't they
32
just?
against the Bills.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the first time in the whole season I think
Yeah,
they
but-
scored over 30.
Well, maybe they blew their load.
They averaged like 25.
That they can.
Have we
I know. Oh yeah, they could put up 50, no problem.
have we scored 55 all season?
Vic Fangio didn't
Yeah.
win assistant coach of the year.
Last week.
Yeah,
got it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Johnson.
Ben Johnson got us.
Wait, who? Wait, oh yeah. What are
I'm
the?
like
the
Steve. I
awards
hope
are
we
out
score
yet?
100 too.
Let's.
Steve who?
Yeah.
Steve Farm.
Oh, nice.
I hope we score 105.
Who do you think? I don't want to jinx anything, but who scores the first touchdown?
Saquon.
I think it's Saquon. Do you think it's a home run, home run, or home run, or like a little 5-yard run in the red zone?
Plus 6,000.
Are you taking that?
It's $1 to win 600.
Why not? Right?
That's
Jim's
true.
gonna take
Drop a bean on it. I gave you my. I put the Jahan Dotson
Oh,
parlay in.
parlay, yeah.
Touchdown,
Over.
25
3
plus
catches,
yards,
and 25 yards.
5 for 180.
That's actually a
I
great.
guess we're at that
great
time,
value.
boys, because they got a flight and
Yeah.
pack and
Yeah, I still gotta go home and finish back.
prediction time. Right?
Are we there? I mean, did we break down enough our expert analysis?
to say, right?
Yeah.
Any other good luck charms that we need? Like is there-
Superstitions?
Should we send you guys down with something? Like
Here's a question: do we have to wear the same amount of layers into the game?
Yeah. If that's the case, I'm going to be about 30 pounds lighter when I come back.
so, I've worn a different jersey to each game. Well, first game I had Jalen, second game I had Smitty, the third game I had Jalen. I got a Carter jersey for the game.
You can't wear it.
I'm wearing it.
You can't.
I am.
Jim,
I'm not, dude.
No. Listen.
You
Hear me
can't.
out.
I'm wearing my Hurts
Jalen,
authentic.
Devontae Smith,
Yes.
and Jalen Hurts,
Yes.
all offense. Can't switch it.
You can't.
Go
do
back
it.
to Devontae.
Wear it the day after.
Jalen Carter's defense.
I know. I'm a defensive guy.
Can't switch
You
it.
haven't worn it all year.
You're going offense, dude.
You're killing me.
Offense.
I should have got the Barkley.
Yes, you should have. Can't do it. I don't think you can.
No?
I think it
Man.
ruins the mojo. You're going all offense throughout the playoffs.
How about this? I got tasty cakes upstairs. Can we have a
Steve
tasty
says
cake
don't
now?
switch it up.
Do we eat tasty cakes now, or the tasty cakes gotta wait till Sunday?
Wait till Sunday.
What if I tell you
Well,
Heather
my
already
mom
broken
already
the
ate
tasty
one.
cakes?
That's all right. As long as you don't go into them too
Okay.
crazy.
All right.
Are they the peanut butter ones?
Peanut butter crimpet and,
Yes.
and cream.
Because that's what you brought to the
I-
tailgate.
every tailgate.
Yeah.
And everybody loves the tasty cakes.
Do we have to get pretzels?
What, bring them into the
fight.
Superdome
We can't.
or to the tailgate?
Andrew said to wear your dress to the game.
I have the same jersey that I'll be wearing, Devontae.
No, Trotter's not making. Or no, I'm sorry, Jerome Brown's not making it down there. Neither is Trotter. Trotter's shirt is big on me too.
A lot of stuff big on you recently. All right. It's that time, boys. The last prediction of the 2024
Ugh.
NFL season, and it happens to be the Super Bowl.
Is anybody else nervous? Like, I have like nerves running
it's
through
hard.
me.
I was super confident and cocky the last time around.
Yes, you were.
That's why I'm
I am confident this time.
Look,
I'm not going to be as cocky.
I think the Eagles are the better team on
Yes.
paper, on the field. I think they're
Yes.
by far the better team. The Chiefs just have some crazy voodoo magic that they
some great refs.
that they have, and it works. And look, Mahomes and Andy Reid, they're great. They're a great combo. So it's not going to be easy.
Mahomes and the refs are
Better than
combo.
Belichick and Brady.
All right, come on, dude. Get
I don't
to
know.
it. You're sounding like him at the spaghetti warehouse.
Are we getting to our predictions?
I think that's where we're at.
We're getting to that point.
Who's
Bro,
starting it
I
off?
think no nuts should.
No nuts?
31-20 Eagles. Jaden Super Bowl MVP.
I was close. That was
Oh.
kind of where I was.
Are we going in age order? We want to do that.
So it makes me last.
All right. You ready?
It's you, bro.
41-33.
Again?
No.
Look at this guy.
Eagles Super Bowl champs.
Listen,
Saquon Super Bowl MVP.
It's fair. It's reasonable. All right, we going by age, and is it you or Nate next?
What's up?
How old are you, Nate?
Hey, you guys
So
are
am I.
close,
When
but
do you turn 42?
Oh, coming
Oh,
up.
So it's May, right?
Yeah,
Oh.
if you're after March, then you're younger. Yes.
Yeah. 34-23 Birds.
Wait, what was that? 44.
34-23.
We each have them by 11. Nolan Smith.
What was your score?
34-23. So I think they got to win double digits if they're winning this
Yeah.
game. If it's 3 or less, they ain't winning this game. MVP is tough.
Nolan Smith.
No.
Pick your favorite player.
I feel like
Landon Dickerson.
no. I feel like
I think Lovato's a
I
good
watched.
choice.
I
Good
watched.
value. Good value.
I watched that video the other night that I think Brody Brody sent us about finishing a story.
Warren Burks.
I think it's time that all the doubters are put to an end, and I think Jalen Hurts is a Super Bowl
Are you gonna
MVP.
cry?
Nope.
You're not gonna cry if they win?
No.
I'll probably cry.
Well, you're there, different,
You streak
and
the
you're
field.
yeah.
No.
All right, Nate, you're up.
You're up.
33-24.
Oh my God, we're close.
Birds.
Which side? All right, wanted to make sure.
Who do you have as
Who
the
you got for
Super Bowl
MVP?
MVP?
I already got a bet on it, so I got Barkley.
See, great
It's fair.
minds.
It's fair.
Great minds.
But I'm telling you, I really like Zach Ball. He's a dark horse.
What's he gonna have a defensive touchdown
You would
He's
have
gonna
to.
have to.
Yeah, you would have to.
or 2 picks and a sack, or a fumble, a pick, and
He's
a
gonna
sack,
have to make
He's gonna
some
have
play.
least 10
At least 2 sacks, hopefully.
Yes, I have a
turnover
touchdown.
and a touchdown.
and then he's not coming.
He's
back.
playing for a contract too. I mean, he's going to get paid, but this could really.
Kellen
break the
Moore
market
better be
for him.
focused.
Well, here's the interesting thing. The stat you didn't pick up. Mahomes is 7 touchdowns and 5 picks in the Super Bowls.
Really?
5 picks.
He's
Yeah,
not.
but none against
Only
us.
7 total touchdowns and 4.
7 and 5.
He hasn't really played great. Has he won MVP in any of his Super Bowls?
Yeah.
2 of them.
Does he?
Did
Ah.
he win it in all of them?
He did. He won it in
All right,
ours
Jim.
because it was
In the
like.
first
Jim.
I think there's one he didn't win.
Jim,
Wow.
end the show with it. What do you
Nah,
got?
No,
Deeks.
Oh, we got old head.
Elder statesman. Thank you.
Well,
Very
wait,
much.
isn't it? Jim didn't go yet.
No, I'm going. 38,
24.
17.
Wow, that's a blowout.
That's a blowout, boys.
That's a blowout.
That's a blowout.
I don't
Best
know.
defense,
I'm about to blow out.
best
the top
offensive
5.
line, best running back,
I don't like that.
arguably the better quarterback.
Whoa.
So who's your Super Bowl
I don't know
MVP?
about that.
It's going to be Hurts. It's
Wow.
got to be Hurts. Unless Saquon goes for 3 touchdowns, the quarterbacks always get the MVP. It's going to be Hurts.
All right.
So here's a fun stat while my Zach Bond. There hasn't been a running back doing MVP since Terrell Davis.
And he's gonna break Terrell Davis. What's he need? 31 yards, right?
30, right?
And what's it if he gets like? There's another record. If he gets like 50 or something, I think. It's
Yeah,
like,
all time,
all time.
all
I mean,
purpose.
he's going to have the greatest single season running.
Yeah.
The greatest running back single season ever.
You see, 7 of his touchdowns are for 60 yards or
Yeah.
more, or something like that, or
He's
30
he's
yards. Or more.
insane.
It's ridiculous.
Deke,
Yeah.
let's go, dude. Bring us home.
I'm hoping that you have a close score.
Bring us home. You don't need to ask AI. You got your mind right here.
I'm questioning Mr. Palmer.
All right, bring us home.
I don't like
Should
that
I
all
pour
those
out
scores
shots?
are about to-
Bring us home. No,
Yes. Yes, I should.
I'm not having.
Should.
We're gonna wait till you.
Shots of Eagle Rare.
All right.
Bring us home.
Birds. 32,
32.
27.
Is that scoregami?
Could be.
32.
Super Bowl MVP.
MVP will be AJ Brown.
Wow.
I don't know. He's going to have McDuffie on him, but that's so good.
AJ
pick.
Brown Reading Club.
Inner excellence. Shout out. What's his name?
How many touchdowns?
Jim Murphy, the
He's
author.
gonna have to get 2
Yeah, right.
touchdowns. 2 and 100.
Sure.
He had a good
But
first
if he gets
game.
2 and
Does
100,
that
it's
Super
still
Bowl.
mean
gonna
Jaden-
hurt.
Yeah, then that means
Yeah,
Jaden.
If yeah, that's true.
But I don't care.
AJ's kind of had a quiet playoff run. He's
But it's
made
been good.
he's
It's been
making
good.
Big plays. But
Yeah.
Statistically,
Yeah,
which he only have 1 touchdown, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
Against the
Well,
Rams.
That's why.
He did
That's
not
why
win
this
the
is his
first
breakout
And
game.
against the Rams, he had the
Well, that's what I
touchdown.
was gonna say. In the 2022 run, he didn't really
Did
do
you
anything
pack it?
in the
Or do you
playoffs.
gotta pack it?
And then the Super Bowl,
I'm mostly packed. I got a couple of things I got to still pack.
All right.
All right.
Let's just.
I still can't
say
believe
we
it.
Stay focused.
This has been a
You
great
got- You
season.
got how many hours? You'll be in New Orleans at this time tomorrow.
Correct.
Yes.
You're gonna be at the quarter tomorrow. You're gonna be
I
on
don't know.
Bourbon Street tomorrow. You need to be.
Yeah, we're gonna.
You need to
We'll
be.
be in there tomorrow. We'll be doing
Send
something.
us some
Be on Bourbon Street.
Yeah.
drinking bourbon.
Hurricanes.
Yeah.
Those will put you on your ass, though, right? No.
It's kind of a frosty, not frosty. It's a fruity drink.
Look,
It's
you gotta
sweet. It's nice,
you gotta remember, we got an hour ride back to wherever we gotta go
Are you
each
driving in
each
an
day. So yeah,
Yeah.
we gotta be careful. And I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of cops waiting on those highways, waiting for
Yep.
people to come in and out.
This is one of my
Oh, there you go.
huge ass beers.
Sweet.
You just roll up to a bar
With that,
with this,
and they pour it for
and
you.
it was like $6, and you can walk up and down Bourbon Street.
$6 for
With
that?
this- again, this was like 7 or 8 years ago, but yeah,
Damn.
this was
So it's probably 10.
Probably
go up to a
16
window.
now.
this is probably a 20 ounce.
That's pretty awesome. Sweets.
That
All
felt.
right.
There we go. Sounded broken.
All right.
All right.
Let's do it, boys.
I'm trying to think of the best way to just close this out, other than the
Go
normal
Birds.
way.
Finish the story.
Got to finish the story.
Finish the story.
He's
got
got
it.
it.
Got
I don't know.
All right.
Do we play it or is it too early? I think we wait till.
Adrenaline in my soul.
Yeah, they play this
Yeah, but they
before
didn't-
every match.
All right, let's do it.
Then I finished all my beers.
It's time for you guys to finish the story.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I don't know what else to do.
Yes, this is so
What are we doing here?
Yeah,
But-
Jim.
Power Rangers.
Let's go. Bears!
Go.
Yes.
Be excellent to each other. Go Birds.
In my soul, every thought out of control. Do it all to get them off their feet.
Crowd is here.
Crowd's here, about to blow, waiting for me to start the show. Out the curtain lights go up from home. Whoa!
Wrestling has more than one.
Cut that music, Nate.